See, Gray, if you want to send me the co-host as well whenever you get a chance. Just one moment, everybody. We're getting set up on the back end. Gray's finishing up the video part of this space. We'll be starting up here in a moment.
Yes, and with that being said, I'm pretty much good to go now. I just had to switch some settings on some stuff. Um, so how you doing today, Tyler? You're the first one to come up on stage with me today.
Oh, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. It's only like 2 o'clock my time.
Nice, nice. Only 2 a.m. you said?
Only 2 a.m.
Nice, nice. And I was wondering where my double audio was coming from. It's coming from my phone, so I had to snip that in the butt. But I just pinned up the live video portion of this broadcast. It's going to be an inspector today, just cruising around, seeing some new stuff, seeing who's getting placed and stuff on the maps. I got a new graphics card recently, so I'm excited to test that out. It should make my streams a little bit more smooth. Anything that helps is good. We got Zach coming up on stage here. I think he's going to be talking about the VOC project, so I'd love to hear from them. Hello to everybody. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining us on this space today. And we're just going to be talking about some updates and stuff. Little early week kind of conversation about what's going on um, in the crypto world this week because every week it changes. So, love to hear what's going on. This is my short work week, so I only worked 24 hours this week. So I'm blessed to be able to spend some of my time with you guys and shoot the shop. So welcome to the stage, Zach. How are you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good, Gray. Thank you for letting me up, JT. I'm happy
Anytime.
that I'm in a space with you. Thanks for the stage. I'm doing good, my friend. How are y'all?
Doing great, brother. Doing great.
I'm
Love.
looking forward to seeing Expector run around. I've been traveling down the rabbit hole of Expector now. So
Uh-oh, you're
I
on the hook.
feared JT. Yeah, I feared JT. I said if I get involved with that, I really am
Gonna
gonna
be
have
hard
to
to pull
practice.
yourself out of it.
Yes, for touching grass.
Yeah, it's tough. Like yesterday, I had to touch some grass because I was like, I've been diving too deep into work, and now I get to play a little bit. So, if anybody out there
Nice.
wants to hop in, Expector, we can just cruise around together. I mean, I love doing that, but just anybody who wants to do so. But shout out to everybody that's here so far. And Zach, what project are you gonna be representing today, or just all of them?
Vi- I was gonna chat a little bit about VOC in here.
Yeah, that sounds great. I love
Yeah,
VOC and everything the Dragon's doing and everything that the whole community's doing over there. They are really ripping the volume and stuff, so that's great.
yeah, it's exciting to be a part of it and to see mechanics plugged in and implemented in terms of uh, a separate revenue source, a separate cash flow vehicle to be locking things up as far as NFTs and different things in a little treasure chest or vault. But
Yeah, I was just
we're
about to
super
bring that up.
excited, man.
I've seen that y'all been adding stuff to the treasury, especially like Web3 slash plays, and that's another great
Yeah,
project. So glad that VOC is
yes.
looking out.
Yeah, man, it's been awesome. It's a ingenious ingenious way to further a project. I think it's amazing, and the community support behind it has been incredible. Uh, I say a lot with us, the royal VOC family. The NFTs just give me a royal vibe, but yeah, to have the community step up like that, man, I mean, huge, crazy, crazy, crazy. I feel bad. I haven't been able to donate tons, but it's awesome. Everyone does what they can, and sometimes that's absolutely nothing at all. So we're happy regardless.
Great. I mean, I know your project's been really catching people's eyes and getting some new holders and stuff, and y'all minted out recently, which is huge. So glad to hear that because y'all are. I know Dragon, he's on it every day. He's on it. So I mean, it's good to know. It's good to trust your dev and stuff, and he's one that definitely
Oh
you can
yeah.
trust.
And that's one reason that you were an inspiration too to get more heavily involved and kind of make my way in Web3. You were one of the first people that kind of lit that fire. I was like, hey, I gravitate towards that guy and he does well, and okay, well, let me see what he's doing and evaluate what's going on because I want to model myself after very certain individuals in the space. It's hard to find good people, but I found you and Dragon. I found y'all at the same time, pretty much, in another community. So it's been a blessing, man. I'm happy to see you succeeding too, brother.
Well, I appreciate you thinking that I'm succeeding because it feels like I'm doing well, and it's hard to know if you're doing well or not because you're just doing you,
Yes,
you know.
yes, and that is one thing that I have discovered when I ask for feedback and when I evaluate kind of like, is this person safe or, all these things. And it's one of the largest things is exactly what you've done too, continual growth, and he's always active. He's not he did he isn't he hasn't flip-flopped what he likes and where he's at. He's just steadily become larger and larger and larger, and he's not, it's not hype. It's like literally a marathon. Like, oh, he's building himself for damn sure.
Exactly, and that's kind of how I feel too, because I don't really want to grow at like some explosive exponential rate. I'd rather keep everything organic because, if you grow naturally, I mean that's kind of how you're supposed to grow, So,
Yeah,
um,
I feel like the natural roots, JT, are like are so strong. Like, yes, you may grow up real fast and explode, but how sturdy is your base? And then when you go the route um, that I'd like to think I'm trying to travel and that you have and are traveling is no, I would rather it slowly build up and then it's like, oh yeah, dude, we're not going anywhere.
and that's kind
The
of what it was
base
like
is
with the
here.
that's kind of what it was like with the VOC mint progression, because it was pretty steady the whole time, and then it minted out, and you're like, well, we knew that was going to happen, but didn't know when or
That was
what.
wild.
It was just amazing whenever y'all minted out, and your whole community was just celebrating, and still is,
It was,
honestly.
yeah, we still are
Yeah, I haven't even really gotten
hungover.
started.
I know. We're trying to get ready for the next party. Um, but I'm happy someone saw that too. Just the steadiness of that
Mhm.
mint out. But at the end, JT, I could hardly keep up. I think I started counting at 135 were left, and I counted
They
all
were
the way
flying off
down
the
to
shelf,
zero.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I think I was minting a minute a couple more, and then I woke up and it was minted out, and I was like, well, secondary it is.
Yeah, I was gonna mint the last five or so,
You were hoping.
and then I immediately thought, nah, whoever's gonna mint these last ones out are gonna take big old swaths at one time. They're gonna mint like five,
Yeah.
10, something like that. And so
They're not just
I was
minting one.
happy regardless.
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, your whole.
JT,
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
could you make a castle in Expector?
I think Lions would be able to talk about that.
Heck
Speaking of
yeah.
castles, what you got about the castles? Got some alpha there, huh? Right, Tyler?
Anything that you want built inside of Expected, whatever you can dream, we can build it.
Oh wow.
We are actually working on a castle right now, the BG123 castle. We
Oh
should have that finished up
nice.
within the next month. So really
Hmm.
excited what's going on there.
And you want to give a little bit of
Nice.
information about they'll have NFTs for that as well. And you said y'all are looking to launch that as soon as next month. You said.
Yes. The NFTs are available on cafes, the BG123 Castle Pass. They're minting at 10 XRP each. There's only 589 of them. And the individuals that own that project have already purchased the land. It is inside New York City. I hope you guys check it out and are able to grab a spot nearby.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pull that project up. It's what is it? Fuzzy Castle? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Fuzzy Castle.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you have a path to it, so to speak, and that allows you or grants you some what whitelist, something.
Yes, they have a NFT pass, and what that actually does is the castle will be NFT gated. So
Okay.
people who only have the pass will be able to come inside and explore the mysteries behind the BG123 castle.
That's cool. Now, I was just telling JT, I know when I get involved with the Expector, I'm going to get even more lost in the space. And so for y'all to have a castle being built for BG123, that I could imagine spending quite a large amount of time inside the castle.
Oh, it's going to be fun too. We've posted video, or they've posted videos of the castle build so
Mhm.
far,
Oh, cool.
and what they want to do is in the top center column of the castle where the bell is at, they want to be able to ring the bell 3 times, and then a trap door appears, and you fall through the trap door, and you go down into the castle, into the ground, to a bunch of secret hidden rooms. What they want to do is just amazing. I can't give out too much, but
Yeah, you're starting to get me more excited and more excited. I'm gonna
Yeah.
post that video that they shared to the comment thread here. So if anybody's interested in, build the fuzzy castle, like I guess would you consider the official fuzzy castle since I mean it is called the fuzzy castle, right?
I mean, I honestly don't know who's exactly behind it. I just know they paid an exorbitant amount of money to have it built. Like it was not a problem. They said, yeah, we told them how much land they needed, and they said, not a problem, we'll take care of it. They just went and did
Boom, just like
it.
that. And that's what I love about doing business deals and expectors. Just like, yeah, I want to have what I want to have, so here you go. It's just impressive what all these builders are able to do, and hearing that this fuzzy castle is going to be coming out next month, pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that I know I'll get lost in there.
And yeah, I mean, for the VOC project, it'd be great to,
It'd be cool.
yeah, get something in the Expectorverse, like have your own castle. Obviously the fuzzy castle is going to be like their theme, but
Hmm.
VOC, you can use the lore of VOC to, make your own environment for your holders.
Well, JT, I had a question.
Mhm.
How does your avatar change its haircut? Can you get a new hairstyle? Can you get facial hair? Are you able to switch that up, or are you locked into your avatar?
No, so the good thing about your avatars and stuff is,
Hmm.
well, first I should start off by saying, like, right now the backend authentication for your wallets isn't active on Expector, which means basically you have like an open pass to get anywhere and use a card that they provided for these basically beta tester accounts. But once
Okay.
the backend authentication's back, you'll be able to basically how it works is each of your avatars that you have in your wallet, you can pick that trait off of. You can like basically blend a bunch of your avatars together into a character that you want to create. So if I go back, if you're watching on with the live stream here, if I go back to the main menu, are you?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm watching, brother.
Yeah. So if I go back to the main menu and say that it's hard to explain it because it's not working right now, but
That isn't that how technology treats us
yeah, it's
sometimes.
funny. How so? Basically, if you're looking at the stream right now and you have it
Hmm.
all the way refreshed, is basically I have avatars with like some cool rare traits on them. I have like five
Hmm.
or six or seven avatars, I believe, and I'm able to like put the mask on from one, say, because it's a trait that I own. Also, I have like
Okay.
shoulder pads and knee pads and swords and stuff.
Yeah, heck yeah.
So basically, the rarer avatars you have and the rarer traits that they have, you can blend those together to create your representation of your physical character that you're walking around with.
Very cool. Okay. So you're able to purchase traits. They're based on rarities. And you can swap in and out of those on any avatar you have because you have multiples.
Exactly, yeah. So say
Okay.
you, and then
Gotcha.
every day if you wanted to switch up some of the traits, you can just go to your character editor and just like change the color of your hair or whatever.
Now,
It's
now do they have businesses running in there? Like I heard one guy talking about um, billboards. I heard one guy talking about church services. Like can you perform some in real life transactional um,
yeah,
event
yeah. So
for whatever it may be in there?
if you're looking at the stream, you can see I'm looking at one of Lion's collections now. Basically, they
Okay.
have ad room up top, and Lions,
Oh
do you want to go
wow.
into about that?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so basically there's a bunch of there's a collection that Alliance launched, and they're all different plot sizes and stuff, and basically you can advertise on the top of them and you can have hyperlinks and stuff. Tyler, are you there by
Mm-hmm.
chance, Alliance?
Dude, that's so wild.
He might be spreading links and stuff around. But yeah, so this is New York. I just walked into it, and basically,
Okay.
yeah, the first thing you see is one really big building of lions and another bigger building of lions, and they have ad space. So as those owners of those plots want to change what they want to advertise, Lions is going to be able to mold that for them. Isn't that right, Tyler?
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it actually goes a little bit further than that. We're able to customize it beyond belief. So we can put a URL hyperlink in front of the door, which will redirect people to your website, your collection, your Discord, your Telegram, wherever you want them to go.
Nice.
And it'll act like a pop-up. So they'll
Oh,
exit the game and they'll go towards that.
wow. Okay, so if your if your project has merch of any type, you would thus be allowed to you would be provided a link to follow um, whenever you saw that ad wherever it may be.
Correct. So for
That's so
example,
wild.
if you wanted to have a shoe store inside
Right.
and
Okay.
you had a bunch of different shoes, uh, you could have the UL hyperlink outside the store so that whenever they walk in, they can be like, "Oh, okay." Then it redirects them to the website.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could build each individual set of shoes in 3D, and you could put a URL hyperlink in front of that pair of shoes, and it would redirect the customer straight to
Oh,
that pair of shoes.
so cool.
Right. So if you were following me on the live stream here, I just walked up to Coastal Coffee Company, and
Okay.
it's a one plot that they have a bunch of spread all across like all the different maps and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
you're able to go up and click the hyperlink, and once you do that, it'll pull up everything that they want to promote. So they have all of their collections, whether they be coffee or K cups or cryptos type offerings, and even swag and stuff. So they have a XRP collection, XTC collection, a Soul collection, Expector collection. So she's been adding some new stuff, and you can check in on what she's adding just by going up to her coffee store in the Expectorverse.
That's awesome, man. That is freaking amazing. I think I brought it up once too before, JT, but do you remember that movie Player One?
Yeah, of course. I think
Oh yeah.
that's like our
That is
inspiration. We all want to get
that
around
is
stuck in our VR headsets.
that is what we are doing, y'all. Oh,
Absolutely, and
love it.
one of my next things on the list is to actually get a VR headset, so that way I can show you that kind of perspective, so that way more people get involved in Expector and just start playing around with it, because I can't just I'm looking for some friends to hop around and play an Expector with.
Man,
Mm.
JT, I can't wait to like see you streaming with a Oculus headset on or something like
Yeah, it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be funny because I'll leave the cam up and I'll look really silly, but it'll be
It's
fun.
coming.
Yeah, the revolution of Web3 streaming.
JT, I've got something that you'll find pretty funny.
What you got?
Let's see. I'll just make it a post on here. I
Okay.
just want you to see it before I tell you anything about it. Trust me, y'all, this plays right into right into what we're talking about
Are
here.
we all gonna
I'm gonna
be
throw it on your live stream, Jay.
are we gonna be like Wally?
Wally?
Yeah, we're gonna be like Wally, all sitting around on the So just sitting around
Oh,
getting bigger.
maybe laying down. So I
Uh-oh.
just posted it.
Let's see if I can find it. Let's see.
Oh, I think
Probably should have
I'll try to
tagged you.
jump in with you.
Where'd you
Yeah,
post
I'll
that at,
talk
Zach?
forever, y'all. I'll talk forever. So
Hey,
Where'd you
more than
post that
welcome.
at, Zach?
I'm about to toss a link
Oh,
to
okay,
you.
okay.
Um, Yeah, so that's exactly what I thought was if I get involved in Expector, I am going to for real be here so much that I may need to get me one of these. And I'm grabbing it now, Jay.
All right,
Let's
let's see
see.
it. Let's see it. And see if we got Bingo up on the stage, and we'll hear from him in just a second.
It's basically a setup that I thought of you and Core Easy about.
Oh, it's the lay down.
Yeah.
Let's. It's like the
Yep.
scorpion type thing, but this one looks pretty legit. It's got like a bed on the back of it since you're gonna be laying down.
Are you looking at it?
Yeah, yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's
And
only 7,500 USD, y'all.
and I like the little laptop stand off on the side just in case that one mega computer wasn't enough. It's got like a
Well,
freaking.
Jay,
It's got like a 55-inch TV with like two monitors on the side of it.
you know why I thought of you is because you do live streams and your
Right.
face is known now.
Oh yeah.
Imagine, tuning into JT's show and it's like, where is this guy set up?
I'm
And
just
it's like,
like
oh yeah, no, I'm laying down, my friend.
oh, I'm just chilling. I'm at my I'm at my battle station.
Because what's
My
Corey?
battle
Corey,
station.
that is like a battle station.
100%. And real quick before I don't know if Bingo's got to go anywhere, but what's up, Bingo? What you got going on for us today? I saw you were spamming
No,
emojis in
I'm
the beginning.
chilling.
Hey, what's
I'm
up,
uh
brother?
I'm chilling, working on some stuff today. How you doing, Great JT? Great
Uh,
to see you back in here.
Of course, of course. Always good to see you, Bingo. I remember you gave away some tokens last time, so I appreciate you for that. And what have you been got? What have you been working on for the past? I think it's been a couple weeks since then.
Yeah, dude, so much has happened since then. Oh my gosh. So the one big alpha that I've got for everybody right now is we are currently working on bingo utility passes, which, as some of you may know, gambling for a game of chance is illegal in several states, and I'm not sure the other countries' laws. But this bingo utility pass is going to make it to where it's not gambling, and it's just basically minting a monthly pass that gives you utility. And one of those utilities is playing bingo for free with us. And there could or could not be prizes for people who get a bingo in those games. But this will make it to where you can still participate, and it will get around the legalities of the SEC, and you're not actually gambling your crypto for potential winnings. So there's a few specific things that we have to make sure of. That way we don't get nipped in the butt by the SEC as well. So that's one thing that we're working on actually as we speak. So coming up in the next probably few weeks, you'll be hearing from us about that mint. It's going to be super cheap, and also they are not going to be tradable, like sellable, and that's really necessary to make it to where it's not gambling as well. Because if you are issuing a utility pass or like a ticket to come play bingo for free, then basically you have to make it to where it's not resellable for profit. So unfortunately, as that is the way around the laws. So we're just trying to make sure that we do this the right way, because we are running it as a business. So that's one thing that we've had go on since then. And then also, we are hosting weekly spaces playing bingo live. So just to let you know that that is something that you're gonna really want to get that bingo pass for, because you'll be able to play at least 4 times a month. So that also means that you could potentially be getting a bunch of great things from our sponsored projects. Just to name a few, we've got X Meme, we have the Wandering Footprint and Blue Umbrella from Optimistic Prime. We've got the Kita's Brew from Kita. It's actually an IRL product. We've got Freedom Phoenix Nuts. And then also we have Dipotosho. So I'm sure that some of you have heard of some of those people, especially if you're on the XRPL. So that's just kind of a taste of our sponsor projects, which all of our sponsor projects have agreed to buy and hold 2 billion with a B, 2 billion bingo, and also contribute to our LP. So those sponsors are a great addition to our ecosystem, and also a great addition to be able to spread great words about great projects here. So that's one option that we have here at Bingo. But then also, I just wanted to mention that we are working on an NFT project specific for Bingo, the farm dog. So I've been working on that as well. That has been the date on that has been pushed back from Q4 to probably Q1, just depending on how fast I get everything done. But I want it to look good. So, um, and then what else? We on our bingoxrp.com. If you go to bingoxrp.com and you have a X account, then what you can do is you can actually host your own bingo games. We've updated our roller down there. Anthony or Banana Business. Uh, he's actually my back end coding dev, and he has updated our bingo roller to where you can actually host your own bingo games. So if you have a community here and you're on X, then you'll be able to actually go to bingoxrp.com, click on bingo roller, and then click host game, and then it's going to populate a game code ID, and then you'll just share that game code ID either like on the space that you're in if you're hosting it live, or if you're like in your Discord, you just pop it in the chat, and then all the people who want to play would end up clicking join as player, and then they would put that same code that you shared into the player text box, and then click join as player and generate card, and it automatically populates a randomized bingo card for you. And then also once the host starts the game, then it will actually automatically highlight the numbers on your card that have been called. So now there's no more missing numbers. There's no more, oh, hey, can you recall those 20 numbers and take up 5 minutes of our time? No, it's all automated now. You don't have to worry about, oh man, like I'm trying to mark this card, but they might be reading it too fast. All that is solved now. And also, we will be hosting community bingo nights as well as making sure that we focus on our sponsorship projects for those community bingo nights starting out. But this is something that we want to do to help with your community engagements with a little bit of fun. And this is also a great fun way to get more people involved in our ecosystem, but also a great way for you to do like giveaways for your community, stuff like that. So there's a lot more that I could talk about, but I don't want to take up too much time on your space. You know me, I can talk and talk and talk. I have so much stuff going on.
Well, great. I loved all those updates from Bingo. I just shared those links to the space and up on the
Oh, can
Jumbo
I?
here. Yeah, go ahead. Whatever you need.
Sorry, just one last thing, and I wanted to just tell everybody about this because this is something that's really big and coming soon. We have minted our rewards token. And the rewards token for Bingo, the good farm dog, is treats. So here in the near future, for holding Bingo and also contributing to the liquidity pool of Bingo, you'll be able to earn a drip of treats daily. So make sure you're getting your good old farm dog and putting him down in the doghouse, so to speak, which is the liquidity pool. And then here in the near future, you'll be able to earn treats for that good old boy in the doghouse. So
I love
Oh
that.
man, awesome. Bingo, make sure to reach out to me. We have created a space for you over on everything XRP. Need to get you in there and updating your announcement section.
yeah, man, I saw that and I really appreciate you guys. We're just trying to build with like-minded people and also grow, not just ourselves, but help grow the communities around us. We love seeing people who are building tools and things to really help even the other communities and projects here. And so, if there's ways that we can all work together to make this not only the ledger but Web3 experience a lot more easy to follow for everybody, I think that that's key, and also just to slow it down a little bit. We're always so caught up in the grind and trying to chase that next thing or the project or the token or the whatever, and we forget to have fun. We forget to sit back and just vibe with our friends that we've met and made here. And I think that that's one thing that's really been missing a lot of times is the entertainment, right? Like we can have fun with the memes, we can have fun with the lore, all that, but let's throw it back to the basics. Let's have a good old bingo game and win some prizes and maybe be like, dang it, dude, I was one number away. You know what I mean? But like for us, our whole vision of the bingo project is to make onboarding not only to XRP but Web3 easy and fun for all ages and all walks of life. As simple as a bingo game to be able to get people like making a wallet or learning about Web3 security and stuff like that. That's another thing that we're really big on. So we're going to be hosting spaces for that specifically as well here real soon, and we're getting in touch with some projects to be speaking about all of these really important things that we need to kind of just throw back to the basics and remind ourselves that, like, sometimes we just need to remember a little bit of slow it down. Web3 security tools that we've got here that maybe people don't know about. So like XRP line, I'd love to include you in those spaces and give you a little bit of time to explain about what you guys are building, what you've got to offer for the community, and just share your knowledge on like Web3 in general. So we want to be an educational space because Bingo was his name-o is basically a learning song. It teaches kids how to spell and also teaches them about animals. So we want to just throw it back to basics and make it easy for everybody.
Yeah, and who
Oh,
doesn't
you've
love
already
bingo?
got my vote. Yeah, you've got my vote. I'm already over there.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah,
poking
you
around
you
on your
just
website.
onboarded me.
Yeah, I was poking around your website, and it looks pretty easy to set up a bingo game and stuff. So yeah, we should definitely set up a bingo space one night. I think that'd be fun.
Hey, I have one coming up on Friday. I don't know if that would work for you guys on your timeline, but Friday, probably evening, I'm gonna run a bingo space. That's what everybody voted on my poll. So we'll probably run it probably like 8 p.m. Central Standard Time or something around that time. I think that might work good after dinner. Kind of just hang out for all the people who are DJing or whatever. So if that works, yeah, we'll make Friday probably 8 p.m. Central Time.
Sounds great. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my little calendar here. Because I think I will
I'll
be available
schedule
Friday.
I'll schedule the space now and then just post it for
Okay,
you.
yeah, great. And if you want to share that to the space, so that way if other people want to join in on this bingo extravaganza Friday, we can see each other again.
And everybody, if you're not already doing so, make sure to go ahead and give Bingo a follow. Check out what they're building over there.
Yeah, it seems like he's been putting in a lot of work to try to bolster his project, and his website's looking pretty good. So definitely give him a follow.
Most definitely. I'm seeing Bingo everywhere too. I'm hearing about it everywhere. So it was so nice to finally put a face to the voice.
I love some bingo. And Zach, you had your hand up earlier. Was there something you needed to ask?
Well, I just wanted to commend Bingo
Hmm.
on a couple of things he said. I wanted to commend him on mentioning that, yes, we are in this for profits and building and businesses and passive income and all types of reasons we're here, but we can still have fun and actually be friends with, some of these people that we see all the time. So I wanted to commend him on that and the project. From his voice, like I can hear. I like to think I'm a good judge of character through voice. Um, and he's made me really bullish on bingo. I love the marketing too aspect of where you have fun little names. The doghouse referring to the LP pool, I believe it was. So I just wanted to commend him on all of that. I really liked a bunch of what he said, and now I'm gonna go get lost in the rabbit hole of bingo myself.
Who doesn't love bingo?
Yeah, it's
And just to let
wholesome
everybody
too.
know, if you check out our pinned post, that is going to be there forever for life of our bingo account. Our pinned post has all of our official links. So if you want to go and set the trust line and grab a little bag of bingo and hold it, it's not financial advice, but that is an easy way to go ahead and go do that. So feel free to check out our TG, our Discord. There's a lot of stuff that we need to get organized within the TG and the Discord, but just know that, like, we're really focused on the front end, and then also just like the making sure the bingo rollers optimized and all the real important stuff. So the Discord and the TG will all come together, as it comes. So, but we do have a lot of stuff already set up in the Discord, and we'd love more people to get active in there and hold conversations. And we have a couple feedback areas where you can give us feedback on the bingo roller, and then Anthony over at Banana Business, my partner in the bingo project, he'll be ended up doing the back end editing on whatever feedback we get, and we'll really try to tune this to our community.
Bingo, are you able to um, uh, your bot, or if it is a bot, the bingo bot, are you able to, do you offer that to other communities to be able to use, or anything like that?
What bingo bot? You talking about the bingo roller?
Yeah, the bingo roller. I didn't know if that was maybe
Yes.
something
So
put
that's
together, and if you offered that to other, because that's fun. Every that's just such a good idea that can span the expanse of all projects,
Hmm.
actually. So that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, so everybody's welcome to use our bingo roller. If you just go to bingoxrp.com and then click on the tab bingo roller, anybody can host a game as long as you have an X account right now. We're going to be optimizing that for more Web 2 as well. So that way, if someone wants to just put in an email, it's not going to show your email. It's just a way to log in on the game. So we're going to be optimizing that to where more Web 2 people can get involved. But right now, you do have to put in your X handle to be able to join the game, and that's a good way of tracking like who won and stuff like that. So, yeah, yeah.
and yeah, I love that you're bringing that to your community and doing all that for them and building what you think they need. So that's awesome to hear, man. Um, I know we got Red Skull up here. He was the first one. I believe we had Aloha Sean after that. So let's hear from those guys. Red Skull, you there, brother?
Yeah, GM, guys.
GM, and you're
Good
coming
morning. Good
from
morning.
the Babes, yeah?
Morning.
Good
What you got
morning.
for us, Red Skull?
I actually wanted to ask Zach about the state of engagement on Beeps.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you for jumping in, man. Thank you for the support too, Red. You're a big community member, and you help a whole lot with just putting the word out and educating people on what we're doing with the Bearded Ape Society. You wanted to touch on uh, engagement, I believe it was. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Um, I'm on a campaign with the Bearded Ape Society right now, to not only engage and educate with our community and the broader spectrum of everyone. So the more people know about LP, um, the AMM pools, in essence of one, how to operate them, um, two, the exit strategy that one should look for if you're have the project's interest in mind. So engagement right now, I'm going to be focusing on the LP, because the floors have both risen on both of those collections, the Mecha Apes and the OGs. So the floor is much stronger. Um, the coin is being supported by its core holders, um, after a run from about 15 to 20K when we started this campaign to 184K market cap with 41K liquidity. So we were really strong. Someone took profits, whoever, more power to them. That's great. But it knocked us down just a little. But then we rebounded, 20 to 30K market cap right back above 110. So engagement, Red, I'm just looking for educating on the LP, why that's being so strong, why it supports your investment, protects everyone's investment and yours. So community engagement, I'll start doing some spaces here. I'll make some announcements, but as far as community engagement, that's kind of what I'm sticking to.
Oh, that's nice. I actually love that, honestly.
Well, there you
Very
go.
nice, Zach. I'm all about that liquidity pools and how important they are and understanding them and educating the public. That's very important for the XRPL and very important for project leaders to know. I mean, if you're going to have trading strategies as well, it's good for traders to know. So get educated. Make sure to be following Zach up here, Gray, myself, these people up on the speaker panel, because we're all about spreading that education.
There you go. And speaking about
Heck
education, I
yeah.
believe we have Aloha Sean next, and he's, I believe, representing the Wise Guys projects. Aloha Sean, you there, brother?
Yes, yes. Good morning, everybody, or good day. Happy Aloha Tuesday. I just want to jump in real quick before I start my day and give some updates across the board. There's a couple things I want to go over real quick. First off, Dogman rewards were sent out yesterday. That's the middle of the month reward system. We paid out 32.5 corium per point or per NFT, which was a very good return. So big shout out to the Dogman team. Hillary, I see you down there. Thank you for all your hard work and all your support, as well as Barker Man and Gualamal and everybody else. Next up, the Rascals claim form is now open and will be open for the next 7 days. And those rewards go out at the end of the month. We do the unstaking, and then basically we have one project pays rewards in the middle of the month, and then Rascals pays out at the end of the month. Moving on to the Wise Guys. Currently, I have 192 wallets out of 257. I got 64 wallets left. 104 wallets have claimed their NFTs and are now holders of the new Wise Guy NFTs. Now that claim form is also open now in our Discord. So if you hold either the old OG club or waiting for your new Wise Guys NFTs to get delivered, it doesn't matter if you've received them or not. We're using the snapshot data that we took last week, and so that claim form is also open in our Discord and will be open for the next 7 days. So please head over there. If you need the link to our Discord, it's in my profile there on X. And then there's a couple exciting things I want to let folks know that's going on with the Wise Guys as well. We're looking to bring mass value and mass utility to the project. So we've been working tirelessly behind the scenes with several folks, including Tyler and Mel. And so what we're going to be doing is, like Dragon and Zach did, we've added 50 placers to the Treasury wallet, and we'll be using those rewards for the community as well when they become available. I know they got some building out to do yet, and that's going to take a little time. So that's on the list, as well as if you please read the white paper. It's very important. There's going to be a end of term payout. We've extended the term from 2 years to 3 years. There's a very important detail in there about an end of year payout, or excuse me, end of term payout for the holders, for the ones that hold to the end. On top of that, we are, Eggy and I are going to be adding some liquid cash into another asset that is going to produce 22% yield. And we're going to lock that up for 2 years. And so that 22% yield will go back to the holders of the Wise Guys as well. And then we have another thing that we're working on. I can't go into details yet with that yet, but we're going to be adding mass utility to the Wise Guys. Some folks have already picked up a couple 3-pointers off the secondary floor. Some of the folks that got their NFTs dropped already, they've already started selling them, which is fine. I encourage it. If you want to sell them, please do. I'm not against that. Some guys picked up some 3-pointers for one for 25 XRP, one for 29, and one for 35. Last month's data, we paid out 11.7 corium per point, so that's almost 12 corium. 3-pointer, that would be 36 corium per NFT. So pretty good rewards, pretty good return, and we're going to continue to build off of that and make it very, very exciting for the holders. I will be working on the rest of the drops over the next couple days. I plan on having all the wallets distributed before, today's Tuesday, before the end of the week. And if I get that done, the balance of the NFTs will be open to public mint. Moving forward with the public mint, 75% of the funds generated from the mint will go directly into the validator, and 25% of the funds will be retained in XRP and will be given back to the community at the end of the term. So it's a little hedge for the holders to collect a little extra bonus on top of everything else that we're bonusing on top of that. So we're looking to be, a powerhouse of the project on the XRPL, and we're fully committed. We're fully transparent, and I'm really looking forward to what we're going to bring to the table. Very excited. And with that being said, I hope you guys all have a great day. I'll be listening in, but I need to get to work. Aloha.
Oh, thank you, Sean. And just to reiterate, guys, they are with the Corium Rewards. So if you want to get over there with the Wise guys and get involved with what they're building, they're currently airdropping all of their holders. And they've got a great reward system set up through the Wise guys, Rascals, Dogman, and it sounds like you just dropped some alpha because it sounds like more people are going to be getting rewarded.
Yeah, we're gonna this is gonna be a banger. So stay tuned. If you're not following me, follow me. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of alpha over the next couple of weeks.
I'm
And
so excited
you'll
for this whole new phase and everything that's going on, like
oh
just
it
the next
was look,
chapters.
yeah, we're this whole transition is not gonna be something that went down in vain. It's gonna be something that has, brought everybody together, and it's gonna be something extremely powerful, and I'm so excited to be a part of it.
And we're all looking forward to getting involved with that. Um, just real quick, what point number are you at now? Because I know you're at 6. I think you said Sunday.
Yeah, I think I'm at like 13
Okay,
points right now for the uh, points on the rich list. There's 64 wallets left for me to distribute. So it's taking me a little bit longer to distribute them at this point because I'm sending out like
so
15, 20
many. Yeah.
NFTs. Yeah. So it's taking me a little bit longer, but I'm working on it diligently. It takes a lot out of me to do it, but it's part of the deal I signed up for, and I'm gonna get it done.
And we really appreciate you and all you're doing for those people and everybody in your community, because we all support you, and we appreciate how much you give back to us, your community members. So really appreciate you coming on, and just sharing some stats and some updates. So I know we got Zach back up here, but
Yeah.
I know we had I think it was Made with Miracles, then Emotion Capsules, and then Web3/Place. So Made with Miracles, you got a brief introduction and stuff what you're doing, and some updates about your project.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Hey brother, nice to hear from you again.
Yeah, nice to be back. Uh, who do we have here? Tyler. Tyler, it's always nice to see Tyler. Everyone tell us
Oh,
about yourself.
how you doing, Miracles? How you doing? I love what you're building over there.
Thanks, man. It's been pretty intense couple of days. Well, I mean, I think maybe 4 or 5 days. Uh, yeah, JT and some of you guys, he didn't hear the update. So and Mike laughs there as well. Yeah, we got I see quite a few of you guys. We got a core team now, which is really the biggest transformation that's going on.
Congrats! You got
Yeah,
yourself
man,
a
these
whole
guys are
team.
incredible. Some of them are in here actually. Maybe we can get one of these guys up to speak. If any of the Peace Art guys are in here, put a request for microphone. Maybe Prince is in here. But yeah, so we made kind of like an alliance with this Peace Art crew. I mean, they're like philanthropists. This is kind of like where I am with my project, with the Miracles project. I'm a philanthropist. I'm fully 100% philanthropist with everything that I'm doing. And it's kind of I'm all about changing the world and bringing everything back to God. And so this is like basically what they're into as well. And they're amazing guys. They're like really super passionate and really tight knit team that they've been working together for a while. And just coming up to, because we were going to do this 589 little books launched for the Little Book of Epic Miracles. Some of you already know about. I'll talk about in a minute. On World Peace Day. And so I basically asked them if they wanted to come in and sponsor, and they literally just came in, and they're now basically the core team of Miracles. And there's like 20 of them or something.
Dang,
And
congrats. Adding that
yeah,
to
man.
your arsenal.
It's we're an army, man. We're like an army now. And super skilled guys. They just came in straight away. I mean, it's like in 4 days they came in, set all these bots up. Now they're in the Discord, setting up all the bots and getting everything sorted out. And running the group. They're literally running the Telegram group, like Tyler said. Don't be in the group. You go and cook and make your stuff, and leave them in the group. Leave the team in the group. So this is kind of what I've been trying to do. And yeah, so I mean, they're building a community. These guys have been. I mean, it's just incredible. We went from I think we went up like 700 followers on X in 4 days. We went up like 400 members in the Telegram group in 4 days since these guys arrived. It's absolutely crazy. And we've been putting all the components of this together. And really, it's like, I had all these ideas, and I'm like, oh my God, I've got to learn to do all this stuff, and it's going to take me ages, and these guys, they just come in and we're like, okay, so you want to do this? This is how we're going to help you. This is what we're going to do. Check. And it's just incredible. Everything's just transformed. And yeah, so just to kind of like flip back to the little books thing, because I don't know if any of you were in the, maybe like pump your fist, whatever. If you're in this World Peace event, did any of you hear, were any of you in this space, the World Peace event the other day, 21st of September? I know Tyler was. So we did this event on the 21st of September, and the 589 little books. So basically, the Little Book of Epic Miracles, this is like the first product of the 111 Miracles project, made with miracles. And it's basically a collection of miracles that I made over, really, it was like 30 years, 35 years even, but it took 25 years to produce this book. You can read it in 15 minutes. It's actually pinned at the top of my wall. And this book is indisputable evidence for the existence of God. And it's really a collection of miracles. I mean, it's like a summary, I mean, you've really got to kind of dig in and to each of these events to fully understand how complicated a communication that some of them are just really, it's like intelligent communication, through miracles. And so I produced this book, and it's kind of like the first product. So now I'm also like, basically I get these miracles, I turn them into art. I'm putting the art on collectibles in a shop, and the book is like a kind as a collect all of the miracles collected together. The best ones, the ones that have got 111 in them, or some really incredible intelligent communication, really super detailed, like
And
children,
yeah,
like
and you
a cartoon,
can
even like clowns, like a clown with a child's heart.
yeah, so if you're
I mean,
interested in
this is
that,
like
definitely
this
check
is
out.
like the mystery, the rascal heart. It's
There
like
you go.
really the truth.
Yeah, and I
And
appreciate you sharing all
sense of
that.
humor. Like really, like a sense of humor. It's just incredible. And so I collected all these events together, and I wrote this book. And it's so simple that a child can understand it. And like basically the first book, the Little Book of Epic Miracles. And now what I'm doing.
Gotta refresh. I don't know if I lost my freaking mic on that or what's going on. Okay, I'm back.
Edition. We're having some technical difficulties at the moment, and we're now on our like third wave of technical difficulties. JT, you want to interrupt, bro?
Yeah, I just wanted to, move it around the room a
You
little
want to
bit more.
interrupt, JT?
Yeah, can you hear me okay now? Hello?
JT, you can interrupt me anytime that you want.
Hey, he can't.
But yeah, we.
Sorry. Can you
That's
hear
all,
me? Can
that,
everybody hear me?
that's
Lions
all
Den?
right. Yeah, I went ahead and muted him. I don't think he can hear us. Miracles every once in a while he has issues with connection.
Yeah, let me see. Can you guys hear me right now or no?
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes,
can hear
yes.
you.
Okay,
I can
sorry.
hear
I
you
can hear
loud
you.
and clear, my
I'm
man.
not sure what happened there, but past couple spaces it's just been like not letting me talk for some reason. So sorry about that. But yeah, if y'all heard about Made with Miracles, make sure to give him a follow. Like he said, he just got a
Did my internet stop working?
maybe Made with Miracles can't hear me anymore, or
You
something.
can't hear me, can you?
Yeah, so it seems like there's some issue here with the X spaces. Don't we love it? Um,
Yeah, maybe he just needs to take a lap and take a ride on the elevator, go down, bring it back up. We can
Yep.
do the whole elevator.
I appreciate you bringing that. And I think Miracles just refreshed his spot on the stage. But yeah, I know Miracles loves to. He's very passionate about his project, so definitely give him a follow and hear more about what he's got going on. But it sounds like he's got himself a whole team behind him now, and I know he couldn't be more excited about that. But in the interest of brevity, I just wanted to keep it moving along. Sorry about that, Miracles, and hopefully you can hear me now. Um, but yeah, I think we need
Yeah,
to.
sorry, just to close, I can hear you, but I think there was some like 3 second or 4 second delay or something. I'm very grateful to you for letting me speak. And please do check me out on my wall and Linktree and come jump in the Telegram. We're going to do something really incredible, guys. Thank you very much. God bless you all. I'm going to see you on the next space.
All right, and thank you for coming up and sharing some updates about your project. I believe next we have emotion capsules, and then we'll be on to Web3/place. Hopefully, we can hear from Andrew. Emotion capsules, are you there? Maybe not right now, but we'll circle back around to them. Andrew, you there with Web3/place?
Good morning, Gray. Yes, I'm here. It is 3 a.m. in Thailand. Uh, but for some reason, I'm still awake. So I'm on your space now. And it's a pleasure to be up here, brother.
Love having you up here. So I know you've reached around 60% minted. Is that correct? I
Uh,
haven't looked today. I don't think
70,
70%,
70%. Yeah.
and it was just
We
50% like a
farmed.
day ago. I think, right?
Yeah.
So you're booming.
It's only been 5 days and we're at 70% now. Uh, I mean, it's just going really well, right? We're really happy with it. We have a big Thursday space planned. Uh, yeah, everything's going really good, man.
Yeah, I can hear the freaking optimism in your voice. Like you're loving this as much as we're loving this. And I've been hearing a bunch of projects adding placers to their treasuries, so it's awesome to hear that projects are stepping in and you know getting these up while they can.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy to see it as well. We've received a lot of support from a lot of different projects in the XRPL, a lot of different communities, community members. I mean, we're just so grateful. We're so thankful. We appreciate everyone that's been supporting us, whether it's through likes and retweets or through minting some placers. Any way that you guys are supporting us, we more than appreciate it. I'm probably going to go to bed soon. I did pin up a GN post up to the top with a cool legendary placer on there. We're going to be dropping some alpha on our Thursday space. That's like the main point of the tweet that I pinned up there. It's just kind of saying that we're dropping alpha Thursday. Uh, so for those who are available at 11 a.m. EST this Thursday, we're hosting another. It might actually be smaller than normal in terms of guest size. How many guests are coming? Just because we wanted full XRPL projects only this time for Thursday, but it'll still be a big space nonetheless. We're very excited for it. And if anyone is available at 11 a.m. EST to come tune in, feel free to do so. Thanks for your time, Gray. Thanks everybody for all the support recently, and hope everybody has a great rest of your day.
Thank you for coming up and giving us a little update about the placers. So I hope you have a great day too. I know you're on the you're on the other end of the day cycle, so hope you get some sleep here soon and wake up for a nice Wednesday here shortly. But I appreciate you coming up and sharing about your project. I believe next it was either Taz or Big Snow, so I cannot recall. I think it was Taz. Taz, are you there, brother? Oh, we got Big
What's up,
Snow.
JT?
Hey, Taz, how
No,
you
I'm here.
doing today?
How you doing, brother? I'm all
Good,
right.
man.
How's everyone doing? Yeah. So it's a lovely day. Just got back from the vet, taking my dog in to get his checkup, basically, because he's just a little backstory. I've been through a lot with my dog. He's like my baby and my son, and all of a sudden he just went blind out of nowhere, rapidly, and it was a lot to deal with. And he has his vision back, basically 99% successful, but it's been a ride the last like 2 months. Like ever since Taz started is when this started. So I'm kind of at the tail end of dealing with that, and it's gonna, light at the end of the tunnel. He's gonna be all right. But so that's how my day's been. And then yeah, just thanks for having me on here. And just to share a little Taz alpha myself. So obviously people have seen some posts. Thanks for all the new follows. Thanks for all the love, support. Really appreciate it. And when I started this whole thing, I had no idea what this was going to turn into. Obviously, it started as an NFT project, but where it's heading, I can't disclose everything, but I'll just share it's going to be a legit business. There's going to be a trust formed. There's going to be a lot of things happen more than just an NFT project even. No, this is going to take a while. It's going to be long term, but I'm just going to go. It's going to be something of benefit beyond just a utility token, beyond just a meme token. It's going to benefit and send out ripples into all kinds of people's lives, and specifically the animals, because they're our children. We love them, and that's what Taz is going to kind of become more about. Just to just drop that for everyone.
Well, I
Oh,
love
love
to hear
that,
it.
Taz.
Yeah.
And guys, if you're not giving the guys people up here on the speaker panel a follow, please do so. These are all project leaders. These are all builders on the XRPL.
Yeah, definitely give Taz a follow, and it seems like he's going to be cranking some stuff up here shortly. So,
Oh yeah.
and
I,
Bingo,
I know
We
we
are
got
looking.
Taz. I know we got Taz and everything XRP. I know Taz is part of the opulent system over there. So if you're holding any of his NFTs, you are allocated a weekly token drip. Also looking at his token right now, there is around 50 or 60% of the liquidity pool owned by the community, which is major. So that token, Taz's token, is primed and ready for lift off. The great thing about these
Mm-hmm.
liquidity pools, guys, liquidity pools are super important when it comes to trading. The liquidity pool determines whether or not it can handle that trade. And if it can't handle that trade, it's going to go up on the DEX. So the thicker the liquidity pool, the better the trade is going to be, the less slippage, the more money you're going to get for your buy. So when you're trading, guys, please pay attention to the liquidity pool to market cap ratio. Very important for slippage. Taz is one of those projects that has a great liquidity pool, very nice and thick, so it can handle bigger trades going through it.
And a super low supply.
And that's another thing, a very low supply. So very similar to what the Colt Obey project has going on as far as token supply. Um, do you remember exactly how much token supply there is, Taz?
There's 10,000. Yeah,
10.
9999.
Okay, and I think Colt has around 7,000. Just a different strategy. You guys usually a lot of meme tokens. They tend to have a billion or trillion or quadrillion token supply, and utility tokens they tend to have a smaller supply just due to the tokenomics. Another trading strategy that I'm sure we'll get into on another episode.
there you go. And real quick, I see we got X President up here, and he might be busy, but I'm not sure if this is Jamie or Harrison. But X President, are you there, brother?
JT, how you doing, man? It's Jamie on the dev account right now. How
Yeah,
you
hey
doing?
brother, I'm doing good, Jamie. It's been a minute, but I'm glad to hear from you. What's going on with X Prison, brother?
Always cooking, man. Yeah,
I
splendid
know,
to
I
be up
know.
here. Yeah. So basically, right now, we're deep in the depths of cooking. All the suits we've really come together recently, and we're really joining together as a gang and trying to get X Prison back to where it should be. As you can maybe see, we're back on the charts. Right now, we're deep in the depths of redoing the whole website, getting all the utility out there for the NFT projects. There's a lot of utility coming to the OG project. So whilst that floor is still cheap, I'll be sweeping it up. It's already up to 2 XRP now. Um, it won't be long till it's 3, 4, and 5. It's going crazy. And right now we're just trying to be really transparent. We have a really good base. We're trying to strengthen it before we go up. But we're really cooking hard behind the scenes right now, really coming together as a team. And if you want to hear more, obviously we do spaces every Wednesday, every Saturday or Sunday. So definitely tune in. But yeah, we're just trying to cook really hard right now, get the utility to our NFTs, and really start bringing more high quality content out around our project, which is always what our plan was. And the partnership that we're sort of bringing in right now with Creation Chemist is allowing us to do that. So there's a lot of stuff coming up. So sort of 2 to 3 weeks. If we roll back on that on this space, then it's going to be a great position to start sort of showing what we've been cooking, showing what we're going to start bringing with Creation Chemist as well. That's Harrison's dad. So obviously, I'm Jamie. If you don't know me, the other developer of this project is Harrison. And we finally got his dad onto the blockchain, which is a crazy achievement in the fact of this guy can do anything: games, apps, websites, content, movies. He's going to take X Prison to the next level. He's going to take Creation Chemist to the next level, and we are actually going to be partnering and coming together as a team. Um, all the suits are behind it. We have our own identity. We're still going to be X Prison. He's still going to be Creation Chemist, but we're going to come together and be more powerful as one. Um, and you will see we will hint you will see X Prison, and we are looking at X Rips on First Ledger at some point too. So we're in the depths of cooking up content, getting the memes right, and really starting to power back onto that timeline where we belong. But yeah, thank you for letting us up here, man. But they're the little updates we have for now.
Of course, Jamie, and love it, and appreciate you giving us all those updates, and can't wait to see what you guys are doing. But I see you're number 2 and 3 on the trending section, and yeah, it's great to hear because I remember you back when you guys were first starting, you were talking about Harrison's dad and what he was able to do. But now that actually got him on the blockchain, that's awesome. So can't wait to
Hmm.
see what he
Yeah,
builds,
hundred
and
percent.
yeah, his XRP project minted out really quickly for another 10,000 projects. So congratulations to him, and I love to see it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it went crazy. Just gonna just come in for another sort of few minutes. Uh, Around with what he does. If you do want to hear, we will be doing a space tomorrow. You will get to speak to him, hear about him. He's really gonna benefit X Prison and X Rips. So yeah, it'd be awesome if some people just come in and just kind of got to know him, got to know us. But yeah, cheers for the stage, man.
Yeah, anytime,
Oh
Jamie,
man,
anytime.
Jamie's got me interested. He's already told me he can build anything, front end, back end, web design, games, movies. I want to meet this guy like 100%. I'm
Let's go,
all
man.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, mate. We've been begging to get him on the blockchain for so long. We was like, how can we get him on? How can we get him involved? We know he can take our project to the next level. He can make us take a step up. He can bring something new to the XRPL. And we've been begging him, begging him, begging him. And then finally, he's kind of made his project come onto the blockchain, partnering with us. The next few weeks are going to be very exciting, but for now, we're building. Hopefully, 2 to 3 weeks, if you guys are still rocking these awesome spaces, hopefully I can come back in and start dropping some bombs.
Most definitely. I'd love to hear from him. I'd love to hear from you. I love what X Prison is over there building. The community that they have is strong, and it has been strong through the ups and the downs, the trials and the tribulations.
Jamie and
Thank you so
Harrison
much for
have never
coming.
stopped building. I mean, they said they were going
No.
to be building, and like every, it seems like every 2 weeks or so, there's another update. It's a banger. So ever since they went on to this blockchain, I've just really been appreciative of X Prison because they are just so involved with themselves and just trying to give back and build and build and build. And that's what we love to see. We don't want people to see people coming and making all these statements saying we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Jamie and Harrison and X Prison, they've just been doing it since their inception. So big shout out to X Prison. They deserve all the success that they've been having, and I wish you the continued success in the future, of course. So yeah, I just stoked out about X Prison and Creation Chemist and X Rips and everything y'all are doing. So I'm just sorry. uh, sorry I went
Yeah,
rambly there.
thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, bro.
Yeah, of course, and we got all the money up here. I see these guys' hands up. I was going to talk to Cookie next, but I'm not sure if Colton, you got anything you need to, we're going to go do or what.
No, man, I was just I wanted to come up and ask. So, Creation Chemist, that's the collection with the 3D skulls, right?
Yeah, yeah, that is, man. Yeah.
Dude, that is an awesome collection. I bought like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, no, it's totally awesome. So I'm Jamie. My best mate is Harrison, the other dev of this project. That's his dad. This guy's so good at what he does. Yeah, his collection is awesome, but that's nothing. He hasn't seen nothing yet.
Oh, dude, that's pretty awesome. I can't wait to see it.
It's sorry, I didn't mean to have us jumping around real quick. I know Colton, he's usually busy during the day, so I won't give him uh, too much of a hard time over it. But Cookie, I see you're up here, brother. How are you doing today?
Hey guys, I'm well, thank you. Recovering a little bit from COVID, but
Oof.
soldiering on through my Web3 journey.
Heck yeah. Well, at least you can do some Web3 while you have COVID, hopefully.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. It doesn't stop you tapping those buttons, does it? So
Right, of
we're
course.
all
And if
good.
for those of you who don't know, Cookie is the main dev for Farm. And do you have any updates for us from the farm?
Yeah, we trendsetted again today. So we currently have the biggest LP pool with MXRP. So we've effectively created the first V2 XRP pool on the ledger. Tapping into an alternative form of XRP for our liquidity, which we think is game changing.
Ooh, explain it to me. Explain it to me like I don't know.
Well,
Everybody
imagine
can
you
hear.
had imagine you had an asset that was 1-for-1 backed with XRP that gave you yield, and then you could pair it with your meme asset, and that's what we've done. So we now have access to our LP pools where people can trade and have it on a yield bearing basis, whereby their AMM assets are actually generating yield on the back end away from the AMM fees. So yield upon yield.
That kind of
Uh,
reminds me of what they do on Hedera. Is that right? I don't know. It's been a minute since I was over there.
Yeah, there's the MXRP concept's been done on other chains for sure.
Okay.
So yeah, fully embracing it. Did a little bit of due diligence. It looks like they've got the right boxes ticked. So we committed $12,000 to establishing that pool, and we'll add to it as well because I see it as a really really good source of liquidity.
That's awesome. And how are
Um,
how are you having people contribute to this?
Oh, it's an open pool. People can throw in what they want when they want to it. We've got a large portion of it because we intend to use it for arbitrage in the long run for the project.
Hmm.
It's a good source for us to be able to generate volume. It's a good source for us to generate overall like a separate source of liquidity away from the main XRP pool.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a
So it
bunch of
makes sense to
people.
diversify.
I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of people interested in what you're talking about. Do you have any links that you'd like to pin up to the post? That way, just for some further information.
Yeah, there'll always be. I'll pop a post up for our main website. We've got our liquidity dashboard, which is live as well. It's our software as a service proposition that we can provide to projects. While I was on the space, actually, I heard Taz talking about their project, or someone spoke about Taz's project being very very strong on its liquidity. I actually popped their AMM into our liquidity dashboard tool. So Taz at the moment has a 67.7% LP ratio. which is phenomenal. But our LP dashboard is designed to be like a financial advisor in your pocket for your project. So
Oh man,
it's
cookie,
already
cookie.
suggested things to do with that, Paul.
Oh, pop mine in there if you would, please.
Sure thing, buddy. Do you so XRP Lions is the token, yeah?
Just lions.
Just
I
Lions. I
love
shall
that. Yeah,
find that and I shall do that for you. Give me 5 minutes and I'll do it for you.
no problem. Take your time.
But with Taz, for example, there's a really good example there of a project that's really robust, but the price is going to go nowhere as a result. So
Mhm.
Taz, what they really need to do is they need to remove liquidity from their pool in a responsible manner. So double
Yeah.
siding out would make a lot of sense, a significant portion, and then they can feather that liquidity back into the pool as time goes by.
You hear that, Taz?
Yes, I do.
Trading strategy, super important when it comes to project development and running a token.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love it when Cookie gets up on these spaces because me and Cookie we go back and forth about liquidity, and I love having that.
I love learning. So
There you go.
Cookie is very yep. Cookie's very knowledgeable. He's the leader over there at the farm project. They are always building. They are always doing something. They are always dusting and sending out rewards to people that are involved. Definitely give Cookie a follow if you haven't, guys. They are builders, and we love builders on the XRPL.
Yeah, and one thing about farm is they're definitely innovating. So if you're looking to, see what's on the edge of what's possible, then definitely check out farm. Also, Taz, I see your. What's up, brother?
what's up, bro?
Oh, I thought you wanted to say something. My bad. I just saw your mic was unmuted.
Oh no, we got all the money with his hand up.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. What's up, Colton? Are you there? All the money, Colton? You there?
What's up? What happened?
You got your hand up. Is that on purpose?
No, it's not up on my end. I don't know what's going on there. That
All
seems to
good, brother.
always be a me thing.
All good. Then
He's got
just
that he's got that perma hand raised in every space.
it's what he's best at. I know we had to
Doesn't
skip
even make
over.
sense. I tried.
Go ahead.
I was saying it doesn't even make sense. I click on my thing. It doesn't show the hand circled. It doesn't show it on my screen. I promise I
Yeah,
know what I'm doing.
you're just eternally
I actually
optimistic. Cookie is now too with his
actually I
hand up.
don't see it either. Go ahead, Cookie.
Oh,
Just you asked me to have a look. 64.9%.
that sounds
All
pretty
right,
good.
thank you. Oh yeah.
That's solid. Again, if you're happy in price range, then there's nothing wrong with having such a strong percentage. I think ideal sort of butter zone for price go ups around about 15% is where I sort of target that 12 to 15%. So long as
Mhm.
liquidity is then sat on the hip to then go back into the pool to stabilize it once you've had price go up. But yeah, you're very solid for your market cap. I would argue a little bit too solid, but that's not a problem. Most people are that fussed by.
Yeah, we're not really focused on the price range. It's more about fattening that liquidity pool and being able to
Yeah,
strategically
and
move it up over time.
yeah, and getting control over it's the most important thing. Like if you've got control over that liquidity, or the bulk of it, then that makes all the difference. So, we look at
Yep.
what we can do with our LP control. We can move our price pretty significantly just through single side movements on the LP.
Yep, and that's what we realize over here with Lions and Taz as well, I believe, what this power of single siding into the native token can do to the chart.
Love to hear that y'all are. I can't wait to get our hands on this tool, Cookie. So whenever you have that for us, I mean, I know you're developing it and building it, so it sounds like it'll be a cool
It's
little tool.
it's built. It's
Okay.
built. It's ready to rock. All we need is projects to reach out in the DMs, and then we can discuss how we can implement it for them. It is a paid service because there's a consultancy that goes alongside it. I sit with the individual projects for an hour on a call to discuss what it is they want to achieve from it, set the thresholds. We go away, we set it up for all the wallets they want to monitor, and then we then do an implementation meeting afterwards to say, right, this is how it works, and this is how it works for you as a project moving forward. So then it gives you the tools to actually use it effectively, rather than we just give you this tool that you might use it vaguely right, but not in the way it's probably intended.
Nice. I've just sent you a message too. I'm gonna check out your tool for sure. Oh,
Yeah, definitely. And if there's any projects down there that are looking for what Cookie's talking about, definitely check in with him because it seems like it would do you pretty good, perhaps. So yeah, definitely appreciate you talking about that. And I want to hear from Quantum. Quantum, you're up here, brother. Are you available? Maybe he's not quite so available right now, but are we able to hear from Emotion Capsules?
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah,
Oh,
sorry, man.
there's
Just give me a
there's
couple of
Quantum.
minutes. Give me a couple of minutes, and I'll hop right in.
Sounds good, brother. Do what you got to do.
Appreciate that. Appreciate
And
that.
I think we're waiting to hear from Emotion Capsules, Big Snow, and Anthony. Are any of y'all available, or y'all just hanging out? Yeah, if you want, go ahead, Anthony. And I will say, your PFP, I was bidding on that thing the other day, and I didn't realize it was already, sold or whatever. But yeah, cool PFP. Anyways, what's up, Anthony?
What's going on?
Not much, brother. What you got going on today?
Just plugging into your space. Appreciate you having me up. And for all the listeners, if you haven't liked, commented, reposted this thing, then you're doing something wrong. You gotta definitely support the hosts and the speakers. So thank you guys. But yeah, just wanted to pop up. I heard some projects are coming up. Just trying to talk about what they have going on. Shout out to Bingo, who kind of gave me my flowers. But yeah, I wanted to come up here and share a bit about Banana, but also just kind of say thank you for hosting the space pretty consistently.
Of course, no problem, and we'd love to hear more about Banana. What you got for us?
Well, I'm just a banana, so just leaning into the memetics of it all, and we're actually doing a lot more with our pixel art generator and building out tools on our website. You can check it out on bananaxrp.com. We're going to be hosting a pixel art contest, and so right now we're just dialing in the logistics with potential partnerships and sponsored projects that want to get in on it. And ultimately just bring more eyes to Banana, bring more eyes to the other projects. We're going to make sure that having trust line set is one of the requirements, but also just kind of onboarding people to creating art. We had a couple of our community members really take off with it. One of them in particular, his name's For Real. Very solid community member, and he has his own pixel art collection on XRP Cafe, which is like a custom PFP project that he puts together, and it's just incredible the pixel PFPs that he puts together with our creation. So yeah, it's just going to be something that's going to be really fun. Outside of that, we have other developments that are going to be coming out, and a couple more one of one NFTs that are in collaboration with artists on the XRP ledger that should be coming out within the next couple weeks. So it's just really cool to build out our fine art collection on XRP Cafe. We have every one of our one of ones is a different artist, from Mohica, who was the ribbon cutter of the entire collection, to Dale, to Japanese artists like Yamada, Picture D. It's just really cool to see how it's all coming together. So yeah, just want to keep expanding on that. Our most recent one was with Sundo, his Banana Tard, which is freaking epic. And yeah, just doing some really fun stuff with art. Outside of that, the fun update is that we are going to have NFT collection for another project that was entirely built on our Banana pixel art generator. Well, a portion of it. It's going to be for the Smoky project that Sundo has taken over, because he did a lot of work with some of the fine artists for like the main hand-drawn collection, and then we put together an entire pixel version of that collection. And so he'll be releasing information on that, but it's going to be a really, really cool Smoky inspired pixel NFT collection outside of what he's doing with the hand-drawn stuff that he did with like Mohica, Dale, and some other artists that he personally worked with. So it's just really cool seeing how it all comes together, how it's being adopted. And yeah, like everyone else, just trying to grow the community, get more people into Banana. Got to put your banana in your bag and watch this thing grow organically.
Yeah, I'm looking at the collection now with all the different artists, and I think there's 9 different pieces of that collection right now, and they're all pretty sick. Because obviously, art's all about your own interpretation. So these artists have put down their bananas, and I love the
Yeah,
little Riptar banana, the most recent one. That was pretty cute.
Yeah, he wanted to keep it simple, but yeah, it's just really cool because you just give the artist the idea, like, what can you do with a banana, and it's like so mimetic. You can do anything, like whether it's just slapping a banana on someone's crotch or like on a wall or something like that, or just like turning it into like Dale. He made a freaking banana pirate,
Yeah, I saw
which
that
is
one.
just absolutely epic. So it's cool to see how it comes out, and then even hearing the feedback about how fun it was for them to work with the banana. It's just too cool.
Nice. I love that you're just pushing art and just allowing them people to just expand upon that and just express themselves as artists, you know, because that's what we love doing here. I feel like on the XRPL, like so many amazing artists and they have just so many people supporting them.
Yeah, yeah, and that's one thing I absolutely love. Like, I love artists specifically. Like, they have their own collections, but seeing how they come out with one of ones, collaborations, or even just like what really inspires them. Like, one that recently caught my eye, and I'm very very grateful for it, is the artist Rogerin. He does like digital art, so he'll do like the hand drawn base, and then he'll bring it into digital canvas, and he'll fill it out there. And just kind of his story. If you check him out, he's going through some stuff with his family, but kind of a similar situation. He reached out and see if I wanted to custom because of like something that happened with family a while ago, and he made an epic family portrait. It was like a silhouette family portrait of me, my grandparents who are no longer with us. They raised me, and then my kids who they never got to meet. And it's just really cool to see that you build a connection with the artist, and obviously it turns into like a relationship with some longevity, because it's all about support. They're putting in time and effort day after day, and even offering up customs, offering up trades, offering up help to other projects, or even just stuff to bring awareness to themselves. And it's just, like, I love to support that. So seeing that we're able to curate them into our own one of one collection, which of course is inspired around bananas, but just being able to bring them into our family, it's just beautiful.
Abs- Absolutely, and I love your enthusiasm for it, and just keep building what you're building, man. You know, we love artists here on XRPL, so anything that we can do to support them, you know, is always good for us, you know.
100%. And again, thank you so much for having me up. Everybody, please like, share, comment. Let's do it.
Thanks, I appreciate you being supportive like that. I think we've heard from everybody except for maybe Big Snow on stage and the motion capsules. I know we're circling back to Quantum here soon, but either of you able to talk? Then we got some resident sleepers, perhaps. That's fine. Quantum, are you ready, brother?
Hey,
I know
what's
you.
up? What's up? What's up, fam?
What's up? How you doing today, brother? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. What's up, everybody? Everybody in the panel, everybody listening in the community. How's it going? Hope I'm loving it, man. Loving the space, loving the energy. I don't even know where to start, man. If you guys don't know me, my name is Cesar Alonso. I'm the CEO and founder of Quantum Realm Studios. I like to think of ourselves as a creative studio. We create NFTs, PFPs. We make 3D models. We're really involved in the Expectorverse, so we do have a couple of environments. Right now, we have the Boom Boom Lounge. If you guys have hopped in there, if you don't know what Expector is, I suggest you give them a follow. Do your research. If you guys like metaverse and gaming and education, and want to learn more about what's the next wave of the internet, then I suggest you do some research. But again, just appreciate the time for you allowing me to speak. Some of the things we got going on, and I was talking to Colton earlier, since I am the a part of the CTO team for the ATM meme token. We were talking about the racetrack we have coming out. It should be finished, well, at least phase one, in about 7 days. Hopefully, in about nine, we'll have it. We'll hand it over to the Expector developers, so they can upload it. It won't be the release for the public, but what I was talking to Colton about is that I will be creating some ATM CTO passes. So I'll be sending those out to everybody so you can go check it out, give me your feedback. We're gonna try to make this the best racetrack that we can. Gray, I know you'll love to stream that. So if you can stream the first initial session, that'll be cool as fuck. What else? We have our resort coming out, our Nation Hills Resort in Hillside. If you guys haven't seen it, we have been posting about it, some pictures here and there. But the ones that are really gonna be taking advantage of this is the membership card holders. So shout out to all those Anunnaki membership card holders. So you'll get the most access. When we do drop it, it's not the grand opening yet. That might be to the end of the year, or perhaps entering the 2026. but we do want to go ahead and place it already so the community can go check it out. Those who don't hold the membership cards yet, maybe you'll be motivated to actually, jump on that. But yeah, we have that going on. We also have I've talked about it in other spaces, but we have a digital comic book coming out. It's a short comic book, which is going to be as an NFT. We're going to be airdropping it to all of our collection holders, as well as airdropping to close partnership projects. So we'll be airdropping it for free. We'll also have it available for men. We're gonna keep it cool. We're gonna sell it for 1 XRP. So whoever else wants to just hop on that and give it a read and see the background before for our current NFTs, which is the Anunnaki Nation PFPs. It'll include the next collection that's coming out. I was expecting it to come out by the end of September, but things need to be as perfect as they can. So even if we have to head into the next month, I'm willing to wait on that. As long as I gave you guys some great art, some great content. Yeah, and also our last collection, which is going to be the Human Nation collection. But yeah, it's just a storyline of what our art is about, our PFPs. um what else did I don't even know. I have like so much going on. But I'll just keep it there, but appreciate you letting me talk.
Of course, man. You're always one that's always going to be here building, and obviously, if we support you, you can do more in the space, and you're definitely on the leading edge as far as some of the things you're doing, and bringing that stuff to the metaverse and the racetrack and all that. And I have heard some discussion about trying to plan like a bi-weekly race or something. So maybe we can do that in your track. So maybe we can plan
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, for sure. That's the plan. We're gonna have a start and an end line. So it's gonna be dope, dude. Like I have so like once you see it, once you showcase it to the people, they're gonna be like, "Holy shit! Like this is
Yeah, I'm
next level."
excited.
So, we're trying to release it the same time as the Tron movie, which comes out on October the 10th, I believe. So it
Okay.
could be like I don't know. I just think that's a great timing to release it the same time as the movie.
I agree. That'd be cool.
But also, we are updating our. I don't know if you guys know, but we have a Boom Boom Lounge inside of the Expectiverse. You guys can go check it out. It's not token gated, but we are doing updates. If you've been in the Boom Boom Lounge, we do have our top 11 NFTs, our one of ones, all placed across the lounge. So we're creating environments for each of the top 11s. Our first one is going to be our rank number one, which I believe you hold it,
That's
Gray.
me. I got the number one rarity. Just saying. I've had that
Yeah,
thing
so
for a
we're
minute.
we're uh we're um we're building an environment starting with rank number one, and it's gonna be I don't want to say, yeah, I would rather show you first and then we'll talk from there. But I know you're gonna love it, and it's if you want to let the public go in, it's all you. It's token gated for you, and if you want us to open it to the public, it's on you. It's pretty much yours.
I'm freaking stoked because I know you said you were always going to get back to your top 12. The it's the top 12 of the Anunnaki collection, and then I saw the rarity number one was for sale, so I had to get it. And ever since then, I've just been looking forward to everything you're doing because you are giving back to your community. So yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, yeah, and we'll work down the line. We'll go rank two, rank three, and then if possible, if things go great in the future, it could be that we create an environment for each one of our PFPs, right? So,
That's
we're
crazy.
just thinking ahead in the future a little bit.
Well, cool. Yeah, we'll definitely be getting up together soon about that because I guess I'm first on the list. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, let's go.
All right, cool, cool. That's just one of the cool part about
And
NFTs
appreciate
is the
everybody.
communities. Sorry, what's up?
Oh no, sorry, I said no. What I appreciate everybody just listening and you give me the time to speak for a little bit.
Of course, brother. You always got the mic whenever you're around here.
Thank you, thank you.
And I see we got Queen of the Nile up here. Hello, Queen of the Nile. Hope you're having a good day.
I'm having a wonderful day. I'm gonna get back with you because I gotta go back and check it out because I think I had bought a couple of the Web3 slash. I want to make sure, but I was wondering because I'm just getting back on. Um, is there a type of rewards anything goes with that, sweetie? I'm just curious.
Was that for the placers? Is that what you're meaning?
Yes, cause yes.
Okay, well, Andrew left a little bit ago from Web3/Place. I don't know if anybody's able to explain it, maybe better than I can, but basically they have like a DAO voting kind of system. And
Okay.
what was your question about it? Basically, I think the
You,
basically just the different rarities give you more weight of voting power, and I
uh,
think that you're going to be getting some return on your investment as far as they give back to their owners.
okay, so what I was wondering, so I need to try to get. I was wondering, do I get a trust line for that? Because I wasn't sure what rewards and how does that one
I
work.
believe he's going to be doing XRP rewards, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure if anybody
Okay,
else has more info on that.
I'll find out later once I see him back in the space. That's all.
Got you.
I
Queen of
try
the
I,
Nile, asking
that.
the questions. I love it.
Oh, no problem. You know how I like to try to spread it all around. Because if this don't work, something got to work over here. And that's how you have to do it, you know?
Yeah, we
I
appreciate
love
you.
it. You got your fingers in everything. You're
You
part of all the projects. I see you
ex-
everywhere.
Hey, for real. I don't know how I do it, but I do it, you know?
I
Because,
mean, you're such a bright, positive light on the community. Every time you jump up on a space, I can feel the emotion in your voice.
wow. That's what everybody say. Because I guess I'm 100, as they say. And you know what? You only got this one life. And you can't try to bullshit anything. And it's like, whatever you put out there is what comes back. And that's 100.
That is 100.
Positivity.
Loved it. And you're always so positive sounding, so we love your enthusiasm. It's infectious.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Of course,
Thank
and
you.
yeah, Web3/Place. He's got a few graphics out. I might have even posted some in the space, but that'll tell you kind of about the point system and stuff that he's got going on. But he's around 70% minted, and yeah, thanks for getting some of those NFTs to support his project and ecosystem.
Okay, no problem, dear. No problem.
All right. Anybody else that hasn't spoke yet that would like to, feel free to do so. And if you'd like to speak from the crowd, just request, and we can hear what you want to tell us about. Um,
I
ATM,
think we still have Big Snow, Emotion,
mm, Big Snow, are you able to
Anthony.
speak now? Anthony is here.
Yeah,
Hey, Big Snow, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good. What's good? Oh man, Lions and Taz. What's good, guys? It's been a while since I've been on Spaces, bro. So I said,
Nah, I know
okay, I
what you,
saw
I
all my
know what you
friends
mean,
up
bro.
here. What?
Get your feet wet back wet if you hadn't spoken in spaces in a while.
Yeah, I haven't been in Spaces in a while, bro. Like, it's been what, like 3 days. I've been taking care of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, this is a long 3 days, I bet.
Bro, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm back again, y'all. I'm back again. I'm back again. Big Snow Stalking. It's really nice to be here. Love the fact that a lot of different projects that are up here, a lot of people talking. I've been just soaking it all in, just trying to get everything down and just trying to gain as much knowledge as possible. I saw my friends Taz and Lions, XRP Lions, on the space, and I was like, oh, damn, these guys are on the space. I haven't been in spaces in a while. Why don't I just pull up? And Miracle was here as well. Miracle was here as well.
Mm.
I've been like, these are people I talk with off the space. You feel me? Like, I've had a Discord call with Lions. I've talked on TG with Taz. Had a Discord call with Miracle. I was trying to get what's his name, Board of Work up here as well, because like, I'm a big fan of the XRP space. You feel me? I'm a big fan of the XRP space. Most of my work come from there. I'm also working with Riddle. I don't know if y'all know about Riddle Swap, but like, yeah, Riddle Swap is one of my main projects I have been working with for like a month now. Yeah. So these are like things that got me in the XRP blockchain and kind of like made me be a fan of, or kind of like know everybody I'm talking about right now. You feel me? So I've been working with Riddle. If you guys don't know about Riddle, Riddle Swap or Riddle is building a wallet, a platform, kind of like a decentralized exchange market where people can like swap different tokens, different you get what I'm saying? It's like Binance but decentralized. You feel me? It's like Binance but decentralized, which is really cool because it's new to the entire blockchain. It's new to the entire society. Nobody has built this out. Nobody has taken the time out of the day and said, okay, we're gonna take the risk and build this out. And one guy has taken the risk, invested money, invested his time and energy, and
Oh,
bro. It's
Uh,
just beautiful. I don't know if y'all can still hear.
yeah, I think you might have cut out just for me. I don't know.
Yeah, someone called me. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Someone
you're good.
called me. I called them out. But yeah, back on Riddle. Riddle Swap is like a beautiful, beautiful project, guys. I really want everybody to just get on that, join the Telegram, just look at what we're building. And he recently launched his NFT project, and on the launch day, we had about 12% minted on launch day in less than 3 hours, bro, which is crazy. Which is really crazy, bro. Like, and shout out to Taz, bro. Shout out to Taz. Taz is the creator of the NFT project. Shout out to him as well. Yeah, bro, I know as well. Yeah, Taz, I know. So yeah, it's. I've been around the XRP blockchain for a while. I've been here and there. I'm not building myself. I don't have a project to say, okay, this is the project I'm working on. No, I basically work with other projects. I do marketing for other projects. I do space. Like generally, I host spaces for other projects, and this is kind of like what I do on the Web3 space. SMM as well. That's social media management. I do that as well on the Web3 space. This is what I do. This is what got Riddle interested in me and everything that we started talking, and I got to know different projects on the XRP blockchain, even on the Solana blockchain. Because personally, I'm a multi-chain person. I'm a multi-chain person. If anybody has been on my spaces, you would always notice that I am a multi-chain person, and this is one of the reasons why I got to be able to work with Riddle, because I naturally like multi-chain project. Like I just like the different chains. I love Bitcoin, Base, Solana, XRP. Like you get what I'm saying. And this is kind of like what Riddle's about. It's kind of like bringing all these chains together and trying to make it as decentralized as possible, away from all the KYC and stuff that people try to avoid in the real world. And this is what I'm about, bro. This is what I'm about. I love talking about different projects, and I can go on and on and on about different projects, but I'm trying to focus on the project that, and I'm trying to not to take as much time as possible on the space, because obviously it's not a space about myself. It's a space about projects, and I have to give room for other projects to talk. So I'm trying to be respectful to the space and everything going on. And shout out to you guys for letting me speak. Great, JT, bro, it's beautiful space that you're having. Shout out to you as well. XRP Lions, thanks everybody for having me up here. All the money, bro. That's a very cool concept, man. All the money. That's a cool project, bro. 100%. That's a cool project. I can't even lie. That's a cool project, bro. Yeah, that's a very cool concept. I shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody on the space. Obviously, I can't go around and just name everybody on the space, obviously, but much love to everybody. Much love to everybody. This is who I am. This is how I am. Like, if you want to have a conversation with me, follow me. I always follow back. I like having conversations about different projects. Just kind of like building my knowledge personally. So when I want to launch a project, I have the connection and the knowledge as big, mighty as possible, bro, to build the biggest project I can possibly build. So thank you so much for listening to me talk so far. I probably has said too much, or probably taking too much time if possible. But yeah, thanks a lot for having me up here. And I really do appreciate you giving me the mic and just listening to me all this time. Thank you so much. And I hope everybody's having a beautiful day.
Thank you, Big Snow. I love your enthusiasm, and we can tell you're kind of a really positive, happy guy. So we love that energy here. So keep it up, brother, and just keep building and sharing and doing what you love doing. Um, I did want to bring up a question that was a comment by RP. It says, anyone running a nonprofit on XRP? My church is growing like crazy, and I'm trying to get them open to the crypto space. Got tons of ideas about raising money for charity and missionaries, new church build, etc. So I guess he's just asking, do we know of any like nonprofits on XRP that are pretty serious?
Yeah, I've actually already tagged Miracles. He's doing a nonprofit. He's got his hands on several different things. The Peace guys that he just brought in had come up on stage were a representation of that. He's also building a church inside the metaverse. Wonderful thing to say about Made with Miracles token and what they're bringing to the blockchain and what they're giving back to society.
Yeah, so there are projects
So
out
went
there.
ahead and tagged him.
I think I gotta do a quick refresh. I'll be right back. Actually, we got another request from Dale. Is my mic still working good? I thought I might have cut out.
You're good. You're good, man.
Okay, cool, cool. And just seeing who we got up on the panel now. We got Jeffro Art up here. Jeffro, how are you doing today, brother?
Hey guys,
Hey man,
can
how
everyone
you
hear
doing?
me?
Doing good? Yeah, we can hear
Sorry,
you.
just my reception's been really wonky. We're on the road. I've just been trying to listen in to all these projects. It's slightly overwhelming, but exciting at the same time. Everyone on here has got so many motivating projects. For me, being just new to kind of bridging my art to the digital world and working.
Doing a quick refresh. Might sound a little crackly.
It's pretty awesome. He's an awesome collector and he supports the community really well. Thanks. Just want to thank guys like I see Dale on here. Gave me some ideas, and Colton's always there to help me. Figure out my ideas and hone them into a better way to do things. I've got great motivation. Like I took another art piece that Colton looked at. He's like, well, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. Well, so I changed it today. I posted it there, and I had one of our community members. I just said, hey, what do you guys got for a name? And no one just popped up with I in the prize. So I was like, that's the one. Just try to include people. I did a little giveaway the other day just for one of my NFT onlys of one of my old collection art pieces that have been sold already that I have, just for members that were cruising through and always posting and helping. And I thought I could chip in a little bit that way. I'd like to do more of that stuff just to keep involved and be a big, as big a part of it as I possibly can while I'm still trying to, get my feet rolling and get my paintbrush and my hands rolling with the artwork. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here quick, say thanks to everybody for all the, motivation and ideas and kind of that push, because I'm really starting to feel it again like I did years ago when I was really pumping, when I went to Europe and California, New York. I'm starting to really feel that rush again where, I want to go get a roll of canvas. I'm going to start creating stuff, in that style. I can start releasing my other stuff. I have a couple couple big projects that are kind of in the back burners that I'm going to release later once I'm even more established. And then, I have the baby Brad that I was thinking of doing either a raffle or another auction, but then I had someone who's on here kind of gave me a hint that they really, really want it. So I said, what, maybe I'll hold off and I'll give you first crack at it, play fair. You really want it. I love the ambition, so I'll hold off on that. Just trying to feel everything out and just kind of playing along and taking the guidance that's been given to me. So just wanted to say those couple words and thanks to everybody, and hope everyone's loving my art and I'm loving everybody else's art. I'm excited for the Spectre and Quantum, what they're doing. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna land my feet with that, if it's the right direction or not. But I dug into it, so I'm just kind of watching what everyone's doing. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks a lot, everyone. Things are really going to get exciting here soon, quarter four. I really hope we're going to see some big fireworks go off, and that'll help our communities a bunch. So cheers.
Cheers to you too, Jeffro, and I appreciate you coming in. And I always love your sharing that you're getting, reinterested in making art on the XRPL ledger because, you like Web3 and, um, you see its potentials and you use it as a marketplace to, sell your art and you do your digital representations and then you also don't you do physical prints sent out too?
All the work I do is all by hand. I haven't really got into print selling. I thought about it in the past, but I was like, I'm not there, and all that extra work. I'd rather just sell physical pieces and do
Right.
commission work.
So you're
And
doing
then
your physical
now that,
pieces and then turning them into NFTs and then you're selling those your physical
yeah,
prints with the NFTs, right?
yeah. So there's two sections. Like I have about 600 art pieces in my portfolio that have sold overseas and here and there and everywhere. But so those ones I still have the rights to the images. Like I could do prints, but instead of that, I've been offering those as just NFT. So there's a folder for that. That if you just want to have one of my, access that the people that bought the art piece never had. I've reached out to a few. I'm like, hey, you want the proof of ownership through blockchain? Here you go. If not, people have already, there's been 3 or 4 already sold since I've done it, started doing them. And then the big project's bridging my physical art with the NFT sale as a package. That way you get the actual art piece for your home or office or whatever space you need, and you get the NFT for your digital world. You can either use it in the Spectreverse. I know there's one I just can't think of the name, but they bought the bartender, and they're going to use it in their like Spectre space as an art piece there for their bar or pub or whatever project they have going on. I thought that was awesome. I was like, that's what I'm looking for. That's an honor for me to have that ability to give art digitally as well. So that's the bridge I'm really focused on, the thesis.
That's awesome, man,
Oh man,
because
get it.
you make your art and then people can own that art and then they can display that art and for the in the Expectiverse, for example. And then,
Yeah,
they can have it in their digital room, and just be
yeah.
proud of it and know that they're supporting you and then you're being co-supported. You're being promoted by your supporters.
Yeah, yeah, it's really cool. It's really symbiotic, right? Everyone gets a piece of two different worlds, right? You get this physical art piece that I'll ship to you, and then you also get the digital to do what you want in your digital collection, or you just like in your wallet to stare at. It's whatever, like I've just started with some NFTs. I have a few now, especially ATM ones. Um, I'd like to get more down the road, but just have to kind of keep my budget at a certain pace with materials and just starting my business back after kind of taking a
You
break
got a
for a few
whistler.
years.
Just
That's
you
yeah.
got
We
a
just got a
killer app.
fireman outfit for us. Sorry,
No,
that's
you're
my
fine. I just hear him
3-year-old.
getting louder and louder.
He just was showing me his new fireman outfit. It's
Awesome,
all
very
good. No,
cool.
don't worry about it, man. My wife's like, sorry. I'm like, no, we're all having a good laugh. Everyone else has kids that kind of invade space too.
Of course,
Um,
it's life, brother.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I better get it cut off there because I think dinner's starting to waft its way out here and it smells really good. So
Sounds
I
good,
better
brother. But
get
I
back
really,
to the family.
really appreciate you taking a little bit of time away from the fam just to share a little bit of your optimism about XRP and the ledger and NFTs. So I appreciate you, man.
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys.
Of course, of course. And now we've got Zach with your hand up. What's up, brother?
I was just going to comment on a couple of the last speakers. JT, you run this space so well. There's been so much y'all have been speaking on and alpha being dropped per project. I'm going to be lost now looking at a couple of you, that's for sure. Um, and JT, I was just going to double check if there was any room here later once we get some others up here to speak maybe directly on the bearded apes. I kind of skipped everything at the beginning. I didn't even
Yeah,
realize there was this space to be able to talk about projects. So I like didn't cross any line, but get to tons of people first. I see Dale in here. I freaking love Dale.
mhm.
Best ape on the entire market. Just such a good artist. But just double checking with you on that, man. I'll hang tight and we get to a bunch of these other people
Yeah, we'll
is
circle
good.
back around and talk about the babes, man. No problem.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I love the babes. And yeah, while we're on the topic of art and everything that Jeffro was talking about, Dale, you're up here, brother. What's going on with you, man?
Hey, it's good to see you guys. I've kind of
Always.
just woke up, thought I'd drop in and say hello.
Yeah, good morning,
Hope you're all doing
Australia.
well. Yeah, yeah. It's about 7 a.m. here in Australia. It's nice. Nice sunny day.
Dale, do you
Nice.
have
Love to
any
hear it.
more ice cream?
I don't know. I ate all the ice cream.
I have mint
Oh,
chocolate chip every night.
oh, nice. Tasty. But yeah, yeah, hope people have been going good. I've just been enjoying art. How you going, Gray?
I'm going great, man. So today's topic, we're just talking about, the next chapters of everything, what everybody's building and stuff. And what collections and stuff are you working on right now? I know obviously you're always busy.
Yeah, well, so I'm still building my one of one collection, and I've got like my editions collection that I'll like occasionally mint in. For me, I guess it's like more like the next chapter in the same book, at the moment, just like continuing to build this one of one collection mostly, and like just sort of doing little jobs here and there, but yeah, I'm not taking on any new projects or anything at the moment. Um, which is good sometimes.
Yeah, it's nice that
Sometimes
you're
it's
able to just make
overwhelming.
what you want to make and just be creatively expressive.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Um,
that's one of the main
yeah.
things I love about the XRPL blockchain and the NFTs is just like the communities that you artists have. Like they're just so supportive, and I know it's gotta be an awesome feeling just to have all the support and just see like your holder amount go up daily and stuff like that. So it's cool that your awesome artwork is getting into these people's wallets.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Like the community supported me in so many different ways. Like not only, through like collecting my stuff and making it financially possible for me to do this, but even just like helping me with where sometimes I won't really know what direction I should go in, or like sometimes I'll like compare myself to others and struggle with like the actual psychological side, I guess, of running an NFT collection, and they're the ones that they know the space more than anyone around here in like locally to me. So I'd have a chat with them, and man, yeah, they keep me in check. That's why I see this collection kind of, a lot of support from them has gone into the choices that I've made with this. So yeah, definitely grateful for it. And actually, I was going to ask you, Gray, what now that dynamic NFTs have been around for a little bit, where's your head at with it now that you've seen
My
what?
head is that I'm just because they're dynamic NFTs don't mean that they're unruggable NFTs.
Yeah.
Yes, I think some of us have experienced our first dynamic rugs on NFTs, and it's just like any other rug. It hurts.
Yeah, it does suck.
But
Yeah. No.
there's uh very hopeful about the perspective of you know real dynamic
Oh yeah.
NFTs kind of coming and showing what's possible, because there's just going to be these collections that are dynamic and they're going to turn out to be really awesome, and nobody's going to know which ones are which yet, except for some of them aren't going
Yeah.
to make it, obviously, because they never do. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to having stuff in my wallet that's going to be different stuff later.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
Yeah,
just
and
exciting.
actually I'll say it again. If there's any developers in the crowd, if you can make a little program for random artists to come on and mint a one of one NFT and then be able to change it and update it later, that's a huge tool for the whole community, especially if it's like open to use. Just
Oh,
100%,
saying.
man.
Dale, man, Dale, I gotta
Yes,
tell you,
please.
we're
Yes,
already working
please.
on it. We are
Nice.
we are working on it. We are building it already. Those tool
Nice.
sets that are needed for these dynamic NFTs that everybody's looking for and everybody's going to need, yes, they are currently being built for the
Nice.
community.
That's good to hear. That is so good to hear. Because, like as an artist, man, like there's so many creative ideas I can do, but I can't because of the code. So it's,
Yep.
but yeah, if there's that open source or just like even, secretive, like you giving access to specific people, that is huge. It's huge. So that's really good to hear.
You see my posts all the time. We are builders for builders. We want to see the ledger grow, and the
Yeah.
best way for the ledger to grow is to share and to grow
Oh,
together.
that's so good. That's so good. I'll be keeping tabs on that for sure.
Yeah,
I
I think
love where this space took a turn to the the next chapters, but a chapter in the same book. I'm happy to see you up here, Dale, and love to match a voice with a name. But I would be floored and honored to talk with you about a one of one for the Bearded Ape Society. Absolutely floored to talk to you about that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, just send me a message. Yeah, we'll have a chat and like sort something out for sure.
Okay, yeah, I had met JT. I met Dale a while ago now. I saw his stuff a long time ago and kept up with it, but thankfully he's actually been somewhat of a teacher and educator about Procreate and different art mediums here lately. So I love this dude. So thanks, Dale. I'm gonna get in touch with you in your DMs for sure.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks so much, bro.
and that's
Always happy
awesome
to
to
help
hear.
if I can.
It's awesome to hear people get commissioned work basically live in these spaces like this. So yeah, it's cool. I'm looking forward to seeing the piece now because I know it's going to be epic.
Wait, me too. I'm always keen to see what I'll end up coming out with.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad that you don't even know yourself what you're going to be making half the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just it'll show me eventually what it wants to be.
100%, man. We'll keep creating and keep making badass art, and we'll keep supporting you, brother.
All right, thanks, man.
Of
Thanks
course, of
so much.
course. And we've got Adrian and Rocky up here that we haven't heard from yet. And I don't know if ATM's hand's actually up or if it's just stuck. So I'm just going to ignore him. Oh, do you have
But
something for
my
me?
My hand is up, and I don't mean to jump in front of somebody. I did want a chance to talk to Dale about his feet art the other day that I saw, which was very interesting. And
Yeah.
and then also the Jeffro art. Like I guess you guys spoke before too, and I was actually going to recommend him talking to Banana because, dude, congratulations to Banana about bringing you artists together. Because if you guys follow my profile, Colton Adams, like the whole beginning of this journey, the whole before ATM like went crazy and all that stuff, all I did was talk about the artists and how cool it was that actual artists were joining the ledger. Um, speaking of like the dynamic NFTs, Dale, I think I sent you. We talked a little bit in messages about the one on one kind of opportunity for artists to come onto like an app thing. But that's like alpha for like way later. You guys probably just heard something you're not going to hear for a while now. It's a really big project. But anyways, yeah, the feet stuff that was hilarious and awesome. Probably
Oh, thank you.
belongs on the ledger and OnlyFans. But
Thanks. Yeah, that was a fun one. I'm keen to see how it grows. I might try and do another one today then, because I kind of will do one every time someone reminds me of it. It'll help me practice. Like the dream is that like eventually I'll be able to just draw a perfect foot, like high quality and everything. But not right
can
now,
you
so I need to practice.
You guys are
you should
cracking me
draw a
up.
hand. I think it would be thought provoking.
Yeah. Well, I sort of thought I'd draw a foot because it's like they're doing a self-portrait. And like, eventually I could make a little suit for him to wear, like the foot, and just, muck around with it. But yeah.
I love that.
That's hilarious.
Thanks.
Yeah, yeah, you guys are
Yeah,
cracking me
Dale.
up talking about getting better at feet pics.
Yeah, right. When I saw
Dale's
Dale
so damn
post
good that he
that,
has to use his feet.
yeah,
Dang.
when he posts that, I was like, "Oh my gosh, dude, this is just ingenious." His foot's drawing a foot. I sent that to a couple of friends that aren't even in crypto. Because yeah, I love to see the stuff you come up with, Dale. I love all of that when
Thanks.
it comes out. Yeah, no, it's fun. It's got a touch of like every aspect, kind of creepy, cool, laid back, like thought
Yeah.
provoking. It's all across the board.
Hey, thanks. It's always weird the interest that certain ideas get. Because when I did that, I just think, oh, this is dumb. Nobody's gonna even care. But then it becomes sometimes like one of the ones that people talk about the most. It's funny like that. You never know what's gonna happen.
That's why we love art.
But
It's all speculative, and we can all enjoy it because you put it out there for us to enjoy, and we can all at least enjoy it, and then somebody has the chance of owning it. So it's pretty cool.
yeah, thanks.
Of course,
I
brother.
feel like there might be some honesty in the
It's
art
interesting.
that Dale's not telling us about. Some honesty in the art, maybe.
Oh no, I don't know. I'm just making art, man. I'm just hanging around
Yeah,
making
no
art.
meaning at all. It's just scribbles.
Yeah.
Of course not. Of course not. What you got for
It's
us,
pretty
Colton?
crazy that the same style comes out in your feet work.
Well, it's all created by the same brain. So it's like, but I guess as well, I use the similar pens and stuff too. So, you know, uh, I know what you mean though.
And speaking of artists, I haven't
I,
heard from.
I,
Whoa, we got a robot here. Did anybody else hear that? Jumbled up like that?
Yeah, he went robotic for a minute.
Yeah, all good, all good. He'll probably come back here shortly. But real quick, I want to hear Rocky, brother. How are you doing today?
Yo, yo, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just wrapping up my work day in real life, going into crypto work. How you guys doing?
Good, man. And I want to say you did a really good job on Sunday doing your co-hosting.
Oh,
I
thank you,
really
bro.
like that. Yep.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And love to have you up here on stage with us, Rocky. So if you have anything you want to promote, feel free to do so. I mean, you're like a
Thank you,
brother to
man.
me. We've met up in real life. So yeah, what's
Hell
up?
yeah. No, we had a great time in Chicago. No, I don't really have anything I want to push. Bear Champs building. Don't have much I can disclose right now, but we got some big things coming.
Oh, you know I
One
love me
thing
some bear
that's
champs. I got a bear champ tattooed on me.
We both do. We
Yes, we
both
do.
do.
Whoa! You guys got bear champ tattoos? I didn't know about this.
Yeah,
What?
brother. Yeah,
Come
we
on,
both
bro.
got bear
No,
tattoos in Chicago a couple months ago.
We
I
sure
did
did.
not. I did not even know. Wow, man. So are they like matching or are they different bear champs? Please tell me they're different bear
They're
champs.
different. We had like a
Okay.
selection we could do, and yeah.
All right. So Rocky's probably wearing an OG and Gray. Which girlfriend do you have on your arm?
All of them, of course. Just kidding.
No, I got some boxing gloves, and JT got a cool. JT's bear
Got the
champ is
smoker.
sitting on a ledge on his thigh, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, sitting on the ledge, smoking a cigarette.
Chilling, yeah, chilling. He's chilling aggressively. But yeah, we're building over here. Bullish about some upcoming things that the devs have been speaking about for a little while. I think it's getting close, so we'll just have to see what happens. But
Let's
if you're
go.
not in the Telegram, jump in there, vibe with us, and I'd say pick up an OG, a GF, 500 in each collection, and just see what you like, man. I mean, I love his art, so it clicked with me real quick. But if you haven't seen him, check him out and decide for yourself.
Yeah, definitely check out JC Rivera's collections. I'm a big fan of his collections. I hold a lot of his NFTs, and yeah, I mean he's another great real world artist. And speaking of real world artists, we got New Yorkers up here. I haven't spoken to New Yorkers in a while. It's been a few months, but he's got a project I believe on Solana, and we were talking months ago. New Yorkers, are you available?
Yeah, we here again. I appreciate you, Gray.
Hey,
Hey, shout
brother.
out to
Hey.
Gray for having this.
Of course, brother. And it's been a minute since we talked, but I'm glad you're able to. We can talk live on this space. How's everything been going for you as far as your philanthropy?
It's good. Life is good. God is good. It's kind of wild. Like we're still in the trenches. We're in the trenches deep, but everything's kind of coming full circle. So it's kind of crazy how when you just build stuff, you kind of go for like I got this ADHD brain low key, right? And so when you build something, you go to something else, but it's all coming full circle. And so we're at that point, and so we got to rally the troops. We got to rally the troops because this real world shit's about to get crazy, bro. You already know, especially with XRP. You're the one
Yeah,
that really
brother.
kind of put me on the XRP ledger, and shout out to that because I really feel it. I really feel it, and like you could really, everybody listening knows this, but you could really change. I mean, I'm a real world kind of guy, right? So you could really change the world with NFTs and with crypto in general. But I mean, you could change anything with, and it's just the beginning. So sorry, I'm just blabbering, bro.
You're
But
good,
life
bro.
is
I just want to
good.
give a quick little introduction to you. For the people that don't know, New Yorkers has a project, I believe, on Solana, and what he does with his funds and stuff is he gives those out as like homeless. He basically helps out the homeless through crypto charities. He helps feed
Gang,
those
gang.
people and help them out. It's been like I said, it's been a couple months since we talked, but yeah, we'd love to hear you on XRP too. But it's always great to connect with other artists, especially digital artists on other chains, just to see their perspective. So, yeah, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're optimistic, and yeah, if there's anything you want to build an XRP ledger, let's build it, brother.
Nah, I do, and that's kind of why I do got some questions because um, now I'm at this point where I'm viably free, right? Like I don't got to worry about a roof over my head like I low key did for the longest time, but now I'm straight and I got this time on my hands, right? Like God allowed me to not trip about these fundamental things that most people trip on and or that most people don't trip on. So I'm on that level now, but I don't spend like I don't have a job right now either. So it's like I got this time that a lot of people don't have. So putting something on the XRP, it's time. Like I got to put the XR pigeons out there. That's what we got is the XR pigeons. It's artwork very similar to my style, but I don't really know how to go about it, bro. Like I don't. I remember I was looking for the longest time for an XRP where you could put your artwork and sell it. So I'm gonna be tapping in because this is all new to me. So everybody that's got a project on it, shout out to you guys because that's dope. You guys have something that I wish I had right now.
Yeah, and one thing I want to just point out is I know you're on different blockchains, but artists on XRPL, they receive royalties for every secondary sale, so they can sustain themselves after an initial sale. So, I mean, that might interest you, but basically, you're going to be able to, if you build a project on XRPL, you'll basically earn royalties off of each time those are traded, and that'll be nice for you, obviously. So, that's
Yeah,
just a
that's
little
fire.
perk of the XRP.
That's fire, bro. I mean, having something on there, having the artwork on XRP is just legendary, bro, because it's on the blockchain forever and just putting your timestamp that knowing that you was here before the pump, you know what I mean? But you gotta pump it up. Won't you go pump it up? You got to pump it up. Won't you go? Come on, guys. You feel me?
You gotta pump it
Like,
up. Come on, of course, you got to.
yeah. So I'm gonna be tapping in and I got a lot of questions on it, but also, if
Yes.
if I could talk about the New Yorkers for a little bit, gang, because it's
Yeah,
been a
brother.
minute. I appreciate you. So the New Yorkers, it's an NFT project. I lost the website. Like I still got the website, but we've been in the trenches deep. But basically, like Gray said, any NFT purchase goes to the homeless. So right now, I got a podcast that I also just came out with, and I'm here in Miami. And the podcast, I go up to people out in public and I ask them if they want to rip a podcast on the spot, and it's been going good, bro. Like the response has kind of been wild. Like I knew God got me right. I knew God got a plan for everything, and so it's just the response was a little like, oh goddamn, because the people that I actually be going up to, I'm here in Brickell, and so people, they be on some time, and so like the first one was with a world champion, Jason the Faith Fighter. Just met him outside a boxer gym, ripped a podcast, and I'm like, all right, so this is what I need to promote the NFT on. So right now I'm just independent, right? So that was the whole point, was to build something and then promote the NFT project. So that's how we're going to be getting real world people onto it. And so yeah, if you guys purchase an NFT, at the same time I'll be able to throw in the clips of what we do with those funds, which is go give the food directly to homeless people. And it's just a side project of who we are, bro. That's what we do. That's what we do, gang.
That's what we do. That's right. And I love, not even on XRP Ledger specifically, but all the philanthropy that people are interested in, um, with blockchain technology, because it is possible. So I love that, and love that people are able to give back based off of, their earnings in XRP. No, sorry, not XRP, but just in crypto in general. It's just really cool that we are able to support each other as humans using crypto.
Dude, totally. It bridges the gap between where Gray JT is, where everybody is in this room, and we all together right now, like under one roof, low key. God is good. Let's say a prayer. Thank you,
Let's go, brother.
Jesus.
And we've been going on this space for a little over a couple hours, so maybe another 15, 30 minutes we can close this out. But yeah, I really just wanted to get everybody together today, just kind of just as a refresher and seeing where everybody's at. Because like I heard it earlier, somebody say it's like the next chapter of the same book. That's what we're doing every day, is just building and building and just trying to, you know, be proud of what we create and just keep building, honestly, because I mean, why would we build and just plan on going somewhere else? I don't know. It's coming out weird, but I think you get the point. But let's see. What's up,
Yo, I got a question
Milkers?
for you, Gray. While I got you, real, because I'm gonna be jumping off here in a minute. Also, I haven't had a chance to catch up with Mel from Opulence recently. Anything going on with them?
I haven't been able to talk to Mel recently, but she is in the crowd. If she wants to come up and speak, she's feel free to do so. But yeah, Opulence is building a bunch of great stuff, awesome tools.
They got some great tools over there.
Yeah,
I know that we're looking into a few with a couple projects I'm in.
yeah, I heard, and I'm excited and hope that does go through. But yeah, there's a lot of, if you don't know, Opulence has a whole ecosystem of basically yield farming, returns, and they have their own NFT marketplace and their own vaults and stuff. So check out Opulence for sure. They have everything that you might need, especially for a project like New Yorkers. That'd be a great platform for you to launch on, because you could provide some rewards to your holders and stuff, which would be awesome. And especially if you're planning to make an XRP collection, why not? you know. So yeah, I would definitely suggest New Yorkers to look up Opulence and see if that would be a good place for your NFTs. Anyways, um, what's up, Rocky? Sorry, I'm just kind of rambling.
No, no, it's all good. I was going to say, super knowledgeable over there. Just wanted to double down on what you said. Very, very knowledgeable. And can create tools that don't exist. So if you can kind of think it up and you want to bring something over to them, they can very likely make it happen. Their tools as they exist now are pretty impressive. If you have an idea, I know I've been shooting stuff over to Mel nonstop, probably pissing her off with all my questions.
She
But
loves it.
just really, really good experiences anytime I've spoken to her.
I keep
Absolutely.
missing the name. What is it called one more time?
The name
So
is Opulence X.
yeah, if you look in the crowd right now, you see Mel P with a flower next to her name.
Oh yeah, right. I got her.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
so get with her and maybe send her a message, and I'll make sure she gets in contact with you. But yeah, she'd be a great person to help you one on one with launching something here.
Yo, that's rad. Cause I'm so ready. How? Because I'm just an artist, bro. Like I just an artist with the real world purpose. You feel me? Like but as far as the back end, the metadata, is that is that a big part of the role? Because that's the part I don't know, gang.
That's
It's
something we can help you with, man. The metadata is nothing more than just a JSON file that's uploaded that contains every single individual trait inside the collection. Once you understand it, it's like water. It'll just flow through you. So
Yeah,
if
I
you
And
wouldn't
need any
stress too
help,
much.
if you can't tell
yeah,
yet, Tyler with XRP Lions, who's speaking right now, is also I think he's doing a lot of work. I know he's got Taz under his umbrella. He's got his own NFT collection. To be honest, Tyler would be a great place to start. Super informative, and from what I've seen so far, and I've been seeing it consistently for a while. He's very much into teaching and sharing the knowledge. He's gone out and gained. So another really good person to give a follow to and reach out to.
Gang. Let's go. I appreciate all y'all.
thank you, man.
yeah, one thing about the XRPL is everybody's so supportive of each other, so they're always willing to, help out whenever somebody has a question or has a issue they've faced with some minting or whatever. Everybody's always giving references for other people to learn and improve themselves on. So that's why I love it here.
For real, for real.
100%. And I've helped other projects put together their JSON files for their metadata for their NFT collections. Just drop me a DM if you need any help. I'm always available.
All right, bet. I'm gonna try and get more communicative too. So I'm gonna try and reach out to as many people. If everyone wants me to reach out to them, way we can lock in and let's get it.
There you go, Glenn. I'm glad you were able to make it to a space today, New Yorkers. Like I said, I hadn't talked to you in a couple months, but hope you've been doing well, brother, and sounds like you have. So that's awesome.
God is good all time, bro. All time.
All time.
All right, and to reiterate a little bit about Opulence as well, guys. If you're not familiar with the Opulence marketplace, the Opulence yield farming, the Opulence honeycomb system, they have a lot of tools built for the XRP community. The honeycomb system allowing NFT staking, which will give rewards back to the holders that are holding on to your NFTs from your collection. Yield farming, allowing people to come in and reward those people coming into your LP pools with your native token, increasing the LP pool, increasing the community engagement, and increasing the structure and value up underneath your token, which is the LP. And then the NFT marketplace, where you can get even more involved and start exploring the collections that are created by many different talented artists that Opulence has brought to the XRPL. Super bullish on Mel, super bullish on Opulence and their tools and their ecosystem. And I love what they're doing, building for builders. Keep it going, guys.
And for whatever it's worth, since LP came up, I see somebody in the crowd right now. Fenor, sorry to single you out, but Fenor is a LP wizard from what I can see. If you could ever get him up on a space, the guy
Yeah,
is brilliant,
he
and I
is.
don't think you need to look much further than the cult chart to see that for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. We've heard from
100.
Feanor, I think on the last two podcasts, so he might just be chilling today, which is fine. But I
Yeah, no
definitely
doubt.
love when he comes up and talks tokenomics because he is definitely very knowledgeable, as well
Oh,
as
he's
Tyler.
great.
Yeah,
No, Tyler is too, no doubt. But I don't know that I've ever heard somebody break it down like Fenor. He could field any question on the spot. I mean, it was pretty impressive. The guy's a wizard. Props to you, Fenor.
yeah. Shout out.
I want to pick his brain.
What were you saying, Tyler? Sorry, I thought I was over interrupting
Oh
you.
yeah, I said I wanna pick his brain. I'm also very impressed with Fenor brings. I mean, that knowledge and the ability to spread it so that somebody can understand it easily. Yeah, needed. Thank you.
Yeah,
Shout out.
'cause knowing about it and being able to talk about it are two different things. And
Mm-hmm.
it takes it's good to have certain voices in there that are, just promoting the knowledge of the technology and how things work. So shout out to Fenor for sure. Maybe next space we'll hear from him. Whenever we have another space specifically about tokens, I'm sure he'll get perked up and interested.
So just a reminder, guys, if you aren't giving a follow to these people that are up on the panel, you should. And also Fenor, Mel P from Opulence. Actually, just go ahead and give everybody a follow. We got a lot of builders in here. Quantum, Pazzo. Let's see. My phone's rugging a little bit, but yeah, lots of builders. Go ahead and follow the person to the left of you, to the right of you, above you, and below you.
Yeah, we're all here
It's
together,
just
so
a
might as well just be friends with each other, huh?
That's right.
Skip me.
It doesn't hurt.
I bring no value.
Don't say that, Rocky. We love you. But with that being said, we're winding down the space. Maybe in the next 5 or so minutes we can close this out because it is just Tuesday. But I'm glad we were able to get everybody together, just share some updates about what some projects are at. We heard from prison, ex-prison, and ex-rep. Talking about what everything that they've got going on. Tyler, you're better at the recaps than I am. You take this over.
Oh wow. Okay. I would like to thank everybody, for coming in, sharing their projects. We had many individuals come up. Queen of the Nile, with her enthusiasm about the XRPL and being a part of everything. Taz, with his liquidity pool and dynamic NFTs coming out soon. Quantum, with his PFP collection, the Boom Boom Room, the special keys. Cookie shooting it up with the farm and everything they're building up through there with liquidity pools. Dale with his one of one unique artwork on XRP Cafe, longtime artist, been around for almost ever. And of course, Opulence, a big system out on the XRPL that is providing tools for the builders. All of these people and more. Give them a follow. Remember them because they're going to be here for a long time.
Exactly.
And hold on, forgot myself. I always forget myself. The Lions, 3D Builder Collection inside of Expector. Make sure to go check that out. And Expector's Land Collection, magic boxes, avatars, and V1 buildings. If you're not involved and you'd like to represent yourself inside the metaverse, make sure to do so. It's a great place for advertising, marketing, and social engagement. All the money out here with the ATM Alliance. They also have a 3D or a dynamic NFT collection, and they will be bringing something unique to all the projects underneath their umbrella with the ATM Vault. Big news to come out with that. Something to do with the metaverse.
Yeah, there's a lot to be staying in tune for, so make sure you're following the projects if you heard anything from any projects that you like and would like to keep up with. Um, but basically, I think everybody's pretty much good with this space. If anybody wants to say anything before we close this out here in a few minutes, feel free to do so. Um, yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to ask, Gray, what time do you usually host the space?
Thanks, brother, for asking that question. And unfortunately, I have a bad answer for you. I just plan them whenever, whenever I have the time, just because I have a crazy work schedule. So, like, I have a 2 week type schedule. So, like weeks like this, I only work tomorrow and Thursday, and then next week I work every day, but tomorrow and Thursday, or Wednesday and Thursday. So it's kind of just whenever I can. I try to put the reminders up like a day in advance, and then the work usually gets around pretty good, and then we usually have pretty good spaces, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Shout out to you for hosting it, for having the time, making the time. Cause I saw you was up. I was like, oh no way! Like it's been a minute, but Gray got me right, and so I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, and definitely hoping to see more from you on the XRP ledger. Definitely, like we were suggesting, reach out to Mail from Opulence, and yeah, it'd be a great platform for your NFTs.
But I appreciate you. Love for everybody.
Appreciate you too, brother. And I appreciate everybody for being here and everybody up on stage and everybody that tuned in and tuned out over the course of it. Um, it's a nice Tuesday here for me, so I'm about to go to the gym, then just do a little bit of decompressing. But hope everybody has a good rest of their week. My next space was probably going to be on Friday or Saturday. I haven't quite decided yet. So make sure you check out my page if you want to see more spaces like this. And with that being said, I think we're just going to go ahead and tune this thing out. So I appreciate everybody, like I said, and glad we were able to hear from some awesome projects and artists and just see what's next for everybody. So y'all have a great rest of your Tuesday, and we will see y'all later. Now, I just got to go over here, close out the stream. So, like I said, thanks again for everybody tuning in, and we will holler at y'all later. Peace.